Hey there, Inkling. This video is pulled from one of my Twitch streams. So if you ever want to join me live, I'm there Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. CST. The link is in the description. For now, let's turn the page and start the chapter. The Awakening. I'm not sure how long this is, so we will at least be playing 2 hours. Ooh, content warning. Beautiful. Love that. Legitimately love that. Depictions of drug abuse, alcohol abuse, addiction, offensive language, and violence are present throughout the game. Viewer discretion is advised. The rain pours down into the ocean, filling it with itself and becoming part of something so much greater. Raising it to greater heights, it offers a salty taste to the gods in the night sky. Where do we go when we die? The ocean cries out to the sky above. Only time will tell, the sky responds, looking down upon its tiny child throwing a temper tantrum. This is no ordinary day in the Atlantic. Something sinister is abound. The waves rarely behave this way. Sirens blare from the crashing waves and foreboding atmosphere. 'Tis but a sign of things to come. There is no happiness here. All humans must drown. No life, no love. Doesn't make a difference to the ocean. More food for the fish. It loves those who inhabit it. Not appreciating foreign invaders, it remains steadfast in pushing those without the ability to reside away. Are we on a cruise ship? In the woods, the rain was more peaceful. The pitter-patter of the raindrops rest on the leaves and fall toward the ground. Burrowing into the dirt, the rain sleeps until it is called forth to the sky once again. Little did the rain know what it was in the presence of. In this particular forest lies someone very special. This is a tale of a princess in a doomed world. No happy ending awaits her. Damn! Jesus Christ. Y'all, there is no happy ever after. Get it out of your heads right now. Woo, okay, but at least we know, right? At least we aren't going into this like, oh, I can save everybody. Nope, there is no happy ending. Okay, well, good to know. Good to know. Good to know. No happy ending awaits anyone on this rock in the solar system. The princess slept soundly in the forest. The princess knows not what surrounds her. You are the princess, a sleeping beauty waiting to regain cognition. Wake up, dear princess. Wake up, samurai. Oh. Give her a name. Okay. We get to type a name? Okay. What should our name be? Do we like Gwendolyn? I kind of like Gwendolyn. I like, Astrid. I like, she's not a Samantha. Something with a G. Georgette? No, I like Gwendolyn. Let's do Gwendolyn. That one kind of stuck with me initially. Gwendolyn. Gwendolyn. Dolyn. Gwendolyn. That's not correct. That's not how you spell that. Let me see how you actually spell it. Gwendolyn. Oh, wait. Maybe I did spell it correctly. Ah, I did spell it correctly. Gwendolyn. Make sure.
Hello there.
Hello there, Gwendolyn. Perfect. I'll spell you correctly. Hello, Lex. Welcome in. Thank you for first. As you attempt to move, you find that you cannot do so. Numbness has taken over. Your body feels as if it is a statue. The only feeling comes from the tips of your fingers. Everything lacks such a feeling. You begin to panic. The feeling returns, so cold, so wet. Are we dying, bro?
Where am I? How did I even get into a situation like this?
Okay, I'm gonna turn the voices up. I'm just gonna turn them all the way up. Hopefully there's no yelling. Hopefully there is no yelling. Okay, return.
Wait, I remember now. It was those guys at the damn rock show last night. They must have laced this shit. I've never taken Numx and had side effects this severe.
Bro, why would you take stuff from people you don't know? Hold up, let me see. Auto forward. I don't want to do that. I thought there was like a possibility to make it just like go, since it's voiced, it just goes by itself, but I don't think so. Skip unseen. I don't want to skip anything. Okay, whatever. We'll just click. Not a big deal. Oh, what's this? Wait, what's this? I'm clicking it. Nothing's happening. Oh, crap. Go back. They gave Sis the forever drug. They gave her Numx, whatever that is. You move your eyes around looking for your purse, but it is nowhere to be found. And they robbed us? Bro. This means your cell phone, wallet, and other belongings are gone. The only thing they left behind was an empty bottle of pills. You don't recognize the brand.
As if things couldn't get any fucking worse for me right now. They must have stole my purse when I was unconscious. Guess I'll deal with that situation later. First, I need to stand up and get out of the rain.
It's a good idea. Ooh. Who is this?
The chosen one has arrived.
Oh, of course there has to be some creepy individual. Okay.
I'll come back for you, but I need to pick up some things first.
What? They just like me for real? Shut up. Shut up. You're so silly. After saying some strange words, the scary looking person with a bag on their head runs away through the forest. That's you, Lex? How long were they standing behind you? It gives you the creeps just thinking about it. Now that you're up and moving, your first priority is to avoid them. But how, though? There's no point in hide. Well, okay. He ran away. So if we could just... I don't know their gender. They ran away. We should probably also run away, but like in the opposite direction. Hiding in a forest when it's raining, that doesn't accomplish anything. Let's just run away. In order to avoid any more danger, you decide it's best to make a run for it. You pick the opposite direction you saw the strange figure run in and go. I love that for us. Oh. So I have to get to the full power? How do I do that? Bro. How do I get to full power? Full power. You try your best to run while avoiding the rain. It was hard to tell what direction you were headed. Your speed was limited due to the mud and rain along with your poor physical state. It seems whatever it was that was standing over you decided not to follow you, which is good. They were standing over me? Bro, please. Eventually, you stumble upon a side path that looks like it takes you back to the main road.
This looks like the right way. I just have to keep taking it one step at a time.
Girl mood. You are starting to regain more control of your body as you keep going. With renewed confidence, you focus all of your energy on progressing down the path. The rain finally stops as you approach your destination. Where am I? After walking for a couple of hours, you begin to see the outskirts of town in the distance. It is very relieving to finally see civilization again.
Only a little further until I can make it home. I can do this.
I hope we live in the town. We have to, right? You give yourself some motivation to continue along. However, the truth is you are at your limit. In the back of your mind, you know that you still have at least another 2 or 3 hours of walking until you make it home. As you walk through the countryside, you notice a house that still has its lights on. It looks as if it's a small, older home, one that has seen a lot of history.
I hate to be this person, but I really need help right now.
People who live on this side of town are usually really nice. It's part of the culture out here to help people out when they are in need. Even though Virginia is pretty far north, a lot of people here still hold on to these traditional Southern values. Virginia's that's a nice place to put this, because you are legitimately like half south, half north. For those of you who are not in the United States of America, this takes place in the United States of America. Did Virginia used to be one of the colonies? I think so. It was over there, like one of the original 13 colonies. Not that matters now, but you know. Especially those that live in rural areas.
Might as well knock and see if they're willing to help me out.
You got bigger balls than I do, because I would not be knocking on no stranger's door. No. A little time passes, then you hear a resident begin to move. Someone approaches the door from the inside.
Sorry to bother you so late. I was walking back to the city and got caught up in the rain.
To the city? Well, that's a long walk late at night.
This sounds like the plot to something I would be reading. Oh, is this the first one we have to do for YouTube? Who would answer the door? Bro. I'm peeking through the windows.
Inside my house. I will try and help you out the best I can.
This is so sketch. Oh! The woman's house looks just as well lived in as the exterior. Everything seems like it's well loved and well used. She looks you up and down with a concerned look on her face. And she lets her in.
My goodness, what is a pretty thing like you doing walking in the rain on a Sunday night?
I love that we're getting context about like this day through dialogue. Like we know, right? We're in Virginia and it's Sunday. She went to a concert on a Sunday?
It's a long story I would rather not talk about right now, if I'm being honest.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be pushy. I was just curious is all. My name is Samantha. I will go get you some towels and blankets.
I'm glad I didn't name our character Samantha.
If you need anything else, please let me know.
Thank you very much.
She is a nice old lady, you're right.
Nice to meet you. You can call me Princess.
What? Okay, yes. No, okay, yes, I understand. I get it. Because we could have named her literally anything in the world. And if they had her, I don't think they can record it in such a way so that you'd probably have to use AI to read like the name that you've put in. So it makes sense that, you know, if this is like her nickname, then this is the name that she gives people. I understand.
Let's just say it's a nickname that was earned, not given.
Oh, well, see, there you go. I don't know how good that explanation makes it, though.
I'm not really a big fan of my birth name anyway, so it was bound to stick.
Gwendolyn is a lovely name. What are you talking about?
Well, that sounds interesting, Miss Princess. Tell me more when I come back, okay?
I'm not snooping through this lady's house. Samantha is heading toward another room in the house. She moves slow, not because of her physical health, merely just to show she trusts you. It seems like she will be gone for a while, judging by, I I think we're missing a word here. Judging by how far away she walked and how slowly she moved. Judging by yeah, we're missing how. It seems like she will be gone for a while, judging by how far away she walked and how slowly she moved. I'm not going through her shit, bro. Stand there and try to stay calm.
I can't lie to myself. I'm fiending, but I also have to control it.
Make you on my island, you're gonna... You need a Switch to play that, though. Man, the more... I hate it, too. The more I see, like, what is it? Tamagotchi Life and, like, Poketopia or whatever it's called. The more I'm like, oh, I could get a Switch, too. I'm never gonna fucking play that thing. It's just gonna sit on my goddamn... It's gonna sit on my nightstand and collect dust. I'm not spending that much money for a fucking paperweight, you know? But also, those games look so fun. Oh, it's on Switch 1? Well, I still need a Switch 1, though. Your addiction rips into you for neglecting it. I wonder if we were addicted before tonight. Like, did we just get addicted because these guys gave us these pills, or have we always had this addiction? I'm not buying a Switch 2. Good, you shouldn't. You do not give in this time, but it is one battle in a long war. Eventually, you will be outnumbered. Only through incredible odds and dedication could they be overcome. Unrealistic goals lead to unrealistic outcomes. You must fight through the unrealism. I'm not shelling out $500 for a system I don't own. Very fair. I don't have any consoles. I only have my PC. I wanted to get a Switch for my kiddo because I think that it's literally her only option as like a young gamer, right? There's nothing on Xbox for her. There's nothing on PlayStation 5 for her. So Nintendo seems like the best family-friendly console for her to have, but it's really fucking expensive. So Samantha walks back inside the living room. Looks like she forgot something. You take this opportunity to speak your mind.
You wouldn't happen to have any painkillers, would you?
I'm sorry, honey. I stopped using that stuff a long time ago. There's something I have that will help you out much more than a pill.
Is she gonna give me some lemonade? Some half and half? Sweet tea and lemonade? She's gonna knock us out and put us in a binding circle.
Samantha? Where are you?
After waiting a while, you start to get worried she may have dozed off or something. After you call her name, you hear her begin to approach. You hear her footsteps approaching. Seems like she heard you and is coming back.
Looks like you're awake now. Here, these will help you dry off.
I fell asleep? Did I fall asleep standing up? Huh? Did I just black out? Samantha hands you an immense amount of blankets and towels. She must have collected many over the years. She seems to have a hard time letting things go.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I was busy fetching some medicine to help you out.
Don't worry about it. I'm just glad you're still awake.
It looks like the pills have taken a toll on you, honey.
Wait, how did you know I was on pills?
Good question.
Well, let's just call it intuition from someone with a similar experience in their past.
Oh, that's why she stopped using pain pills.
You came to the right person. I can help someone like you. But first, I want you to hear my story.
Oh, is this actually a game about Samantha?
Yes, of course.
Samantha begins the story talking about her upbringing. She was born and raised in South Carolina, in a small beach town. Things were simple and she was happy. After graduating high school, she married her high school sweetheart. Life was going smoothly so far, and nothing could get in her way. Things were not always simple, though. Complications began to arise. Around 10 years ago, Samantha's husband was injured at his job working construction. He went to a pain clinic and they prescribed him medicine for it. Little did he know the immense consequences this little prescription would have. His tolerance grew higher and higher, and so did the quantity of his prescription. Oh. 5 years after his first pill, Samantha's husband would overdose and die. Samantha had picked up on the habit as well, but swore to stop once her husband passed away. Doctors turned their back on Samantha once she stopped taking the pills. She was no longer a profitable customer. Oh, I hate capitalism so much. Jesus Christ. Even though Samantha had stopped taking the pills, her addiction persisted. Deep down, she knew she would relapse eventually. The pain in her heart couldn't be filled with anything but pills. Not that she had any other option. Instead of relapsing, Samantha took matters into her own hands. She was able to find a way to create medicine to help her addiction symptoms. Although she was very vague on the details, she promised that she will tell you more when she can trust you. Finding this information is also what led her to move to Virginia. Apparently, this is one of the very few areas in the United States that all the needed ingredients can grow.
I'm so sorry. You've been through so much. Losing someone to addiction isn't something I would wish on my worst enemy.
It is still the most difficult thing I have ever been through in my life.
She sounds so heartbroken still. I wonder how long ago this happened. 20 years, right? Maybe?
The past is the past, though. Nothing I can do to change it. What I can do is change the future.
Agreed.
Is that why you started creating your own medicine?
Yes, but I can't share it. If they find out, then they'll prosecute me for distribution of illegal drugs.
I'm sorry, what? Who is they? Who is snitching? Who is snitching? An awkward silence fills the room. You can tell this is a battle that Samantha has been fighting in her head for years. The reality is that anything that cuts into the profits of modern medicine will never be promoted or allowed to exist. Any threat will be outlawed or exterminated by the great forces of capitalism. I love this game already. Like, fuck capitalism. Fuck it. Yes! Down with capitalism! Ah! Sorry. Money over morals is a lesson learned through hard-earned experience, not just from her, but from many others like her.
Even if I cannot publish my discoveries, that doesn't stop me from being able to help people like you. I want you to have a sip of this, as long as you promise to keep this a secret between us.
Ooh. Samantha walks over and picks up a strange-looking green liquid in a small bottle that she had set down on a nearby table. As she presents it to you, it gives off an incredible aura. You can tell that it took a lot of effort to create.
Sure thing. I trust you, Samantha. I won't tell a soul.
Superpowers? Yeah, I think she's gonna give us superpowers. This is a much better way to get superpowers than getting bit by a spider. I'm just saying. You begin to drink some of the medicine. It tastes very strongly of earth. You can feel the many different herbal ingredients smoothly flow down your throat. Your body relaxes like it never has before. You begin to feel as if you're being pulled into a dream which becomes more and more vivid with each passing moment. Uh-oh. Ooh. You open your eyes and are suddenly blinded with an incredibly powerful light. It seems you're in a cave of some sort, filled with crystals illuminating it. Seeing out of the exit hole is impossible, but you can hear the rain coming down outside.
Where am I? What is this place?
As you turn around, you see the body of water is even greater behind you. This place gives off a mysterious aura. It's hard to describe exactly. It feels almost as if you're being watched by a higher being of some sort.
It's really hard to tell if this is just a crazy dream or if this is really happening.
Pinch yourself, girl.
Either way, I need to get out of here. This place kind of gives me the creeps.
After exiting the cave, you see a long path going into some mountains covered with forestry.
What is going on? This can't be real.
The rain is even colder in this place than the forest you woke up in before heading to Samantha's. Although that world seems like a faraway place from wherever you find yourself now, rocks float in midair above you as if held up by some supernatural magical force. With no other options, you follow the path into the mountains. What is going on, bro? You enter the dark forest and attempt to take cover under a tree to stay out of the rain. The thought of being stuck here forever begins to cross your mind. Normally, you could find shelter somewhere in a rainstorm like this, but not now. This place you have woken up in is so far from your reality you don't know what to do. All of a sudden, you freeze in position without even thinking. Something is surely watching you now. You can just feel it. You attempt to silence your panicked breathing and calm down. Whatever is close by should leave you alone if you don't alert it. Uh-oh. Bro, what? Fight? What? Why would we do that? Why would you try and fight glowing red eyes in the dark? Like, this girl, not only is she suffering from an addiction, we were just at a concert. We don't have clothes to be fighting. What? Fight? Nah. Nope. Run the fuck away. We are not fighting. No. I mean, running is probably not the greatest idea either, but you quickly run away and try and lose the creature. However, it's somehow able to trace your scent even in the rain. No matter where you go, it catches up. It seems like there's nowhere left to run. Well, fuck. Well, if I would have known it was a werewolf, I wouldn't have ran. I would have just stayed and fought, air quotes. The creature finally catches sight of you and does not hesitate for a moment. It immediately changes direction and begins to pick up speed. The kill is within sight. No need to hold back now. Wait, do I get superpowers to turn into a werewolf? Bro. Am I dead? Ooh. Oh! Really? Wait a second. Wait. Wait a second. I died? Bro, I died? I died? How? Oh my god, I died? What? Okay. 30 minutes into the game and I died. Oh, well, shit. Oh no. I didn't save either. Oh my god. Okay. Well, I can't believe I died. What the fuck? Because I ran away. I'm a human. I can't fight that thing. Well, maybe I can. Apparently. Apparently I can. Woo. That's hilarious. Dear God. Wow. So it's that easy to get bad endings or to just die. I thought this was the tutorial. I was like, there's no way I could die in the tutorial. No way. It's the first 30 minutes of the game. Nuh-uh. Wrong. It's super wrong. Dear God. Okay. I cannot believe. Let's just start over. We're just going to zoom through. Yes, I know, chapter 1. Oh, we'll just say Gwen. DWN. We get to rename her again. Skip. Oh, this was the first dude. We can run away. Stand here and try to remain calm.
I can't lie to myself. I'm fiending, but I also have to control it.
She didn't say that before. Rips into you for neglecting it. You do not give in this time, but it's okay. That's the same stuff. Okay, so now we have to fight. Because we ran away and died. We fight. Oh my God. When this was obviously the correct choice. No, this music. Okay. Lock in. Oh, I hope it's not a quick time event. Please, God. The veins in your head begin to rush as blood starts flowing rapidly into your eyeballs. Every hair on your body stands up as it feels like your skin begins to peel off. Am I a werewolf? You feel heat radiating from your skin's surface like a star being born in the night sky. Nothing is the same anymore. This is only the start. I am purple? Time freezes. Your body begins to float in the air. Pain, fear, anxiety, paranoia, these feelings are amplified beyond the maximum of which you thought possible. However, as you realize this, your feelings are quickly replaced by something greater, something bigger than yourself. They are no longer trapped inside of your head. They are being channeled through your entire body. You are tired of being the victim, tired of not being in control. The feeling of despair begins to change into something else, something more useful. Anger, hatred, these feelings you have long suppressed begin to resurface. The power growing within you gives you the confidence to finally fight back.
I'm not afraid of anything anymore. Well, what are you waiting for? Come at me already!
Ooh. How do I kill him? How do I kill him? Responding to your taunt, the creature begins to attack. You can tell that there are no thoughts behind those eyes. It's acting on its nature. Just like you, it's controlled by the power it wields. It is inevitable that it will attack a greater power that threatens it. Ooh. The creature's hind legs shove the earth, propelling it forward. It is as if you can see it moving in slow motion. Your perception has become inhuman. Judging by its speed, it's no match for you, merely a test to see your true capabilities. With this power, you can obliterate it without a second thought. As if by instinct, you begin... I had to count our fingers, I don't know why. As if by instinct, you begin to concentrate your energy. Your newfound power begins to flow through your body and into your hand. Almost as if opening a faucet connected to a massive body of water, you feel an almost unlimited supply attached to you. Whatever power you're channeling is nothing compared to the greatness of its source. The creature approaches, slowly but surely, violently running at you before you can release the attack. Little does it know that its fate has already been decided. You feel your veins begin to pulse, almost as if executing a pre-programmed command. It is not just the power you're channeling, but also the knowledge of how to use it.
Say goodbye, you furry fuck!
Oh. A black bullet flies out of your hand and cuts through the air at the speed of light. Even with your ability to see the events around you as if they are happening in slow motion, you can barely keep your eyes on this attack. It surges with power and seeks to destroy anything in its path. Ooh. Ooh! The attack instantly tore through it like a speeding bullet going through a paper target. The creature is frozen in place, unable to move a muscle. You can see the look of terror stuck on its face as it realized this was the final moment it would be alive. Just as quickly as the battle started, it was over. Ooh. Taking a life with no remorse, this is not something you thought you would do. But something else seems to be influencing you. You aren't fully in control. Murder is all you can think about. The pain is overwhelming. You feel a new part of you deep inside awakening, a part that should have never been born. Many voices in your head hurl commands at you with one thing in common: destruction. Use your overwhelming power. Use it to destroy the wrong things in the world. However, the voices begin to get quieter and quieter. The silence finally allows you to think again. Just as quickly as the creature was killed, it vanishes from this world. So many unexplainable things happening at such a rapid rate. Your negative thoughts begin to rush back into your brain, going back home to where they belong. As you look down, you can see that you're slowly transforming back into your original form. You are right back where you started, in a forest, in the rain. All alone, just as you always have been, with a feeling of dread and solitude overwhelming you. The darkness inside of you begins to vanish and is replaced by sorrow as your power fades away.
I can't do this anymore! I give up!
Oh.
Guess I'll be stuck in a goddamn forest for the rest of my life. In whatever fucked up world I've somehow ended up in.
Suddenly, you feel a mysterious energy surround you. Everything begins to fade away once again. Whoa, where am I now? It seems your prayers have been answered. Although you have not returned to your home, but have been transported to an even more unexplainable place than you were before. You stand inside of a massive castle. Judging from the silence, it seems devoid of any people. However, everything is far too clean for it to be abandoned. So where is everybody?
You are incredibly powerful, I must say.
Who's this? Ah! Oh. You feel a ghost-like presence as they step out in front of you after watching you from behind. Usually, you are really good at detecting people around you, but they completely took you by surprise. Something about them seems completely inhuman. You can't put a finger on what makes you feel this way. It's more of a gut feeling.
Just curious. What type of magic was that?
Magic? Is that what I was doing?
You don't know about magic? That must have been your awakening then.
My what? They begin to look flustered and falls silent for a moment. They begin to look flustered. You don't need the S. They begin to look flustered and fall silent for a moment. You can tell they are processing a lot of different thoughts, deciding on the best course of action.
Firstly, my name is Kusunohime. I'm the goddess of vegetation and am responsible for governing all life on Earth.
I'm not gonna remember her name. But she's the goddess of vegetation. Interesting.
Secondly, you have a lot to catch up on. I'm going to guide you to my sacred library to do so.
Ooh. Where are we though? Is this like her temple, her house? The goddess walked through the hallway behind you into a large corridor. They walk in a hurry, although you don't see any reason you have to be in one. You're just happy you aren't getting attacked or rained on at this point. You'll take whatever you can get. You aren't going to ask any questions. Oh, the library's nice though. Who is this? As you walk into the library, you look around and see someone studying very intensely. They seem to be sitting near the back and don't seem to have noticed your presence. Whatever they are doing, it doesn't seem like they want to be disturbed. The goddess walks over to the desk on the right side of the room. They grab a book from inside one of its drawers and then walk over to you.
Looks like your spiritual energy is low. You do not have much time left to remain in this world.
Why does her face look like this? She looks like she's constipated.
Before you return to where you came from, I want you to absorb the knowledge of this book I wrote. It will teach you the basics and we can go from there.
Like, can I absorb it or do I have to read it? Can I just put my hand on it and just... Oh, maybe. The goddess uses some sort of magic and the book begins to emit a strange light. As you look into it, your vision fades away. You begin to have a flood of knowledge into your brain. Fantastic. Give me the download, baby. When a world is first created, so is a place called the spirit realm. Oops. Okay, yeah, I'll save, sure. Yep. Although it exists in a separate dimension, it's connected to the life on its original planet. The gods and spirits of that world reside in the spirit realm, and they govern all aspects of it. The spirit realm for Earth used to be vibrant and full of life. That was until the void arrived. The void arrived to Earth's spirit realm around 2 years ago, shrouding it in darkness. With its arrival, it brought an army of evil spirits With its arrival, it brought an army of evil spirits with it, which waged war with the divine. One by one, the gods of this world were captured and fed to the void, being farmed for their spiritual energy. Damn, dude! The only god who survived was Kusunohime, who went into hiding and assumed the role of all the gods in their absence. How do we know she didn't bring the void here so she could do that, though? Like, do we actually know her intentions? No. The void is an evil spirit that has the power to travel to different spirit realms and consume that world's spiritual energy. Once it consumes enough energy in that planet's spiritual realm, it then transports itself to the real world. This requires an incredible amount of energy and takes many years to do so. But once it happens, all life is instantly consumed. Once it sucks a planet dry, it moves on to the next in an endless cycle. This is a cool concept, honestly. The void here on Earth is nearing completion, meaning that unless it's defeated, it will destroy all life on Earth in approximately 6 weeks. 6 weeks? Bro, I have to figure this out in 6 weeks? No planet that has ever been infected with the void has survived or been able to destroy it. 6 weeks, okay.
As you can see, things are not looking good at all. But not all hope is lost. I've been hiding in this underground secret base to analyze the void and may have found a weak point. If I can train you to use your power to its fullest capabilities, then it should be possible to take it out.
Why me? You seem like a pretty capable magic user yourself.
She's also a goddess. Like, do we forget that part? Like, she has assumed the role of all the gods. We don't even know how many gods there are or have been, but she's assumed the role of all the gods. Like, she should be able to do this, right?
The truth is, I can't use any combat magic.
Oh.
My specialty is in other areas.
Okay, that also makes sense.
I don't think it makes me any less of a magician. I'm not insecure about it at all.
I do not believe you, but okay, if you say so. Kusano looks very nervous for some reason. Probably best not to push the issue.
You are the only one left who can fight it. All the other spirits and gods who have tried have been consumed by the void.
I see. So I should return here to train whenever I get the chance.
Give yourself time to recover. Being in this place as a human takes a toll on your body. If you want to maximize your training, come back once a week. At least in terms of time on your planet.
So I'd be able to come back, what, 6 times? Once a week? It's 6 weeks until the end of the world? Oh god, my stomach hurts, guys. As Kusano says this, you notice parts of your body are starting to fade away.
Ah, looks like your time here is up. Return in 1 week's time and we will begin our training.
How will I know it's been a week, though? Your vision fades away as you begin to drift between this place and another. What a day, bro. Do you want to save? Yes. Monday, August 26th, 2004? 22 years ago? Wow. Oof. Yikes. Grandma really gave you a potion that fucking teleported you to another dimension. Yeah, she did, right? That mixed with the drugs that I apparently not overdosed on, but I took. As you awaken, your body feels like you ran a marathon in your sleep. Your head is pounding and your body is very slow to respond. The clock on the wall above you shows it's 8 in the morning. You must have slept here all night. Am I at Samantha's house? You remember your incredibly strange dream. Or was it a dream? Well, it had to be, right? The couch you have awoken on is incredibly comfortable, which makes it hard to get up and get going. It sure is nice to wake up somewhere that isn't the ground. The pillows make it feel like you're floating in midair. You cannot stay here forever, though. Your destiny awaits you. Objects at rest tend to stay at rest. The only way to change that is an outside force. You push yourself up and get your day started. Oh yeah, I still am at Samantha's house. Okay. You wander into the living room, still foggy in the head from a very rough night. The lines between dreams... That should be and. The lines between dreams and reality are barely real at this point. It feels like you're floating around and watching yourself from a third-person perspective.
Good morning, little Miss Sunshine.
Samantha walked up behind you without your notice, causing you to jump back in surprise. Your sleepy thoughts got in the way of your senses.
Oh, sorry about that. Didn't mean to startle you. I was just checking up on you is all.
It's okay. I have just been really jumpy lately. It's not your fault.
Looks like the remedy had a very strong effect on you. Your side effects are a lot worse than mine were.
What were your side effects?
Side effects? What are the side effects?
Well, the normal ones are minor muscle fatigue and drowsiness, but instead it knocked you out cold.
Oh, so she doesn't know about us being transported to another realm or whatever.
I had the strangest dream ever. Must have been the medicine at work then.
Hopefully, since the side effects were stronger, the medicine will be stronger as well. You will still have cravings, but they will go away as long as you take a dose once a week and stay off the pills.
Okay, no more pills. Take her medicine once a week. Come back to the other realm once a week to train. 6 weeks, the world ends unless I stop it. No pressure, though. You nod in agreement to stay off the pills, but something still seems wrong. It feels like you're forgetting something important.
Oh shit! Today is my first day at work! I totally forgot!
Oh, yeah?
I gotta go. My shift starts in an hour, but if I run, I should be able to make it.
Okay, hold up. That does not make sense because we're still 2 to 3 hours away from the town or city where we lived. So there's no way us running an hour will get us there on time.
Oh no! Hurry up and get out of here then. Come back sometime next week for another dose.
Stop doing drugs or the world ends, basically. Also, we don't have clothes. We are like wet, muddy, and gross because we woke up in the forest during a rainstorm. We walked to this woman's house. We didn't take a shower. We laid down on her couch with pillows and blankets to go to sleep. We can't go to work like this, bro. I know. Logic brain in the middle of a game. I know. You give her a thumbs up and then rush out of the house. Samantha waves goodbye out of her front window. She remains very friendly toward you, even with your very odd behavior. It seems she really does understand the pain you're going through, at least to an extent. You make a mental note to come back to her house next week. Ooh. You're able to quickly run through the outskirts of town and into the city. Although your body is in immense pain, you push through to make it on time to the coffee shop. You were in shock you even got hired in the first place, given your horrific resume and lack of any good references. The pay is good enough to pay your apartment's rent, and you even make tips on top of that. If it wasn't for this job, you were most likely going to get evicted soon. Damn. You make it to the coffee shop. Hello, welcome in. You make it to the coffee shop, appropriately named Coffee, with minutes to spare. The shade from the top. Oh, it stopped. I don't know why it stops now, but I mean, thank you. Thank you for the reminder. I do need to hydrate. Take your ass to the Olympics. Okay. Did my landlord say anything yet? Like, bro, can you guys please get this mouse thing under control? If he doesn't reply by like noon, I'm gonna just text the other guy and be like, hey, same problem. It's not fixed. The shade from the tall building nearby provides some much needed cooling. The summer heat is in full effect this time of year. Looking in the window, you see a reflection and are horrified. It looks like you were hit by a truck and fell into a puddle of mud. You take a moment to fix your appearance as best you can before walking in. Bro, I need to like go buy some clothes on my lunch break or something. As you enter the shop, the strong smell of fresh coffee fills your nostrils. The coffee shop is full of many different kinds of people. We don't need a. The coffee shop is full of many different kinds of people, young and old, wealthy and poor. This environment is much different than when you were here for a job interview during after hours. You see an employee walk up to you from behind the cash register. He approaches you with a friendly yet serious expression. You can tell he's very professional and good at his job, although from the looks of him, he seems to have a more fun side as well. He is also pretty nice to look at. Maybe that is why you are thinking about him so much. Or the fact that he's standing right in front of me and he's prepared to talk to me.
Excuse me, miss. I just wanted to let you know that this is a safe space.
You look like you're going through it, and I just wanted to let you know that you're okay to be here. Like, we got you. You look around for a moment and notice a number of homeless people with small cups of coffee. It seems like this place acts as a sort of safe haven for people that have fallen upon hard times. He must think you're coming here because you're one of them. Well, he isn't entirely wrong.
Sorry, I'm not homeless or anything. I'm actually a new employee. Today is my first day. I had a really rough night and had to run here to make it on time. But I am here and ready to work.
I apologize. It's just that... well, never mind, actually.
Okay.
My name is Xavier. I actually was assigned to help you with your training today.
Okay.
Nice to meet you. You can call me Princess.
I get it, but every time she says you can call me Princess, I just cringe a little bit. Like, who actually goes around introducing themselves like that to people? You can call me Princess. Okay, sure, I can, but... is there another name I can also use? You can tell this catches him off guard for a moment. It's clear that he's trying not to laugh in order to appear professional. It's also clear that he isn't doing a very good job of doing so. He begins to walk toward you with a newfound perception.
Princess? Really? How did you end up with a name like that?
Let's just say it's a nickname that was earned, not given.
Are we ever gonna, hear this story about how she earned this nickname? I would love to hear that story.
Ever since I was a kid, people have told me I'm really high maintenance, so they started calling me Princess.
That's actually very fucking sad. Oh, that's actually super depressing. How are you gonna tell a kid, "Oh, you are just too much? Why do you have to be so much? Why can you just not? Why do you have to do so much? Why do you have to be so hard to handle?" Can you imagine? Oh my god. I would not, ugh.
I'm not really a big fan of my birth name anyway, so it was bound to stick.
Or, crazy idea that you can do, just rename yourself. It doesn't have to be Princess and it doesn't have to be Gwen. You could be fucking Alistraza if you want to. You don't, sorry.
Don't worry, I will be a low-maintenance employee and save my princess-like behavior for outside of work.
Girl.
Oh, I wasn't worried. You can be as much of a princess as you want as long as you do your job well.
You can be a princess, just don't fucking slack off. Oh, okay.
That reminds me. You should meet with Cassandra in the staff room. I'll show you where it is.
Is that our boss? Probably, I would assume. Oh, she's sad. What are we sad about, girl? As you walk into the staff room, you immediately see a woman named Cassandra sitting at a table half asleep. It seems like you aren't the only sleep-deprived person in this coffee shop. She is completely unaware of your entrance, but she also kind of looks at peace that way.
She has a bad habit of dozing off whenever she is on break in here. Don't hold it against her.
Bro, life is rough. It's fine. Listen, if she can sleep, I can sleep.
And don't try to talk to her before her alarm goes off. Just trust me on that one.
Okay. Xavier has a fearful look on his face and makes no attempt to bother his manager during her break. Seems like he probably has experience trying to get her to wake up forcibly in the past. Judging from how he is acting right now, it's safe to assume that it did not go well at all. Oh, that was her alarm. I thought it was something.
Alrighty, time for me to get moving.
Oh, she sleeps with her eyes half open? Oh, God. The girl suddenly jolts awake after a few seconds of her alarm going off. Her energy is unmatched. No wonder she's the manager of this place. You are conflicted. On one hand, it's rather responsible of her to set an alarm before dozing off. On the other, it seems unprofessional to sleep at work, especially as the manager. Although her first impression wasn't the greatest, she is defying your preconceived notions of her. Oh, she's cute.
You must be the new employee. My name is Cassandra. Nice to meet you.
Cassandra jumped up out of her sleepiness and brightened up immediately, showing off her infectious smile. She has a certain aura of positivity that seems to touch the hearts of those around her, including you. People like this usually annoy you, but since she's your boss, you choose to let it slide and keep an open mind, at least for now. It also helps that she is undeniably beautiful.
Yes, she told me people usually call her Princess, which she prefers.
Aw, that's so cute! Welcome to the coffee shop, Princess.
Oh, man.
I'm the manager here, so I'll be showing you the ropes today. Xavier, could you back out and cover the front? I will take it from here.
Xavier hurries back to the busy coffee shop after giving you and Cassandra a reassuring smile. As he leaves, Cassandra approaches you with a confident look on her face.
We are a bit understaffed, and the shop is busy, so a lot of your training will be learning while doing. Is that okay?
Ooh, is there a minigame? That'd be fun.
That works for me, I guess.
Great! I'll teach you the basics of the cash register. That's where you'll start.
Yeah, I mean, technically I think it'll probably be easier for her to learn how to do coffee or just serve donuts, but okay, cash register's not that bad.
What happened to that dude who interviewed me? I think his name was Doug or something like that.
Oh, him?
Yeah, we had to fire him last week after we caught him stealing money from the cash register.
Dear God.
Your first lesson of training is to not be like Doug.
Or don't get caught.
I will teach you some more lessons on the cash register. Follow me.
Cassandra gives you a brief tutorial on how to work the register and the system of the coffee shop. It seems simple enough. First, you take the customer's order and write it on a slip which gets hung up behind the counter. Then you punch in the total into the register and take the customer's payment as Xavier or Cassandra makes the drink.
All
it's just
right.
coffee here.
Are you ready, Miss Princess?
Yeah, I've worked the register at some of my past jobs. I feel pretty confident.
Be careful, though. Some of our customers can be very difficult and will get very angry if you mess up their order.
Oh God, there is a minigame.
That's
Oh
okay.
shit.
Difficult customers aren't anything new to me either.
Perfect. I'll have you start with this customer. Don't be afraid to call me or Xavier over if you have any questions.
Oh boy. Oh, maybe not. A difficult looking customer approaches.
Welcome to coffee. Can I get a name for the order?
When looking outside of the window earlier, you noticed this lady in a fancy car pulling up into a disabled parking spot. Her license plate said Chai Lady, and she walked into the shop in full workout clothes.
I just got done with my 3-hour gym session. Can you please make this quick?
You give her a friendly smile awaiting her order, and she returns it with a very unfriendly scowl.
Give me a chai latte with organic chai and 2 scoops of masala tea powder. Add in 2 shakes of cinnamon stirred with pasture-raised organic whole milk.
Do we have all this stuff?
I also need it steamed, no foam, and it better be poured over the top and not stirred.
I'm not remembering this shit.
Also, you have to make it in my stainless steel cup. Here it is.
Bro, do we have some type of like clause? Like no special, I don't know, flatware? You feel bad for whoever makes this because they will surely burn their hands making the drink in this cup. Not even to mention how overly complicated it is.
Why are you just staring? Hurry up and make my coffee, you filthy low-classer.
This girl sounds familiar. Alright, time to write down the order. Oh, Jesus. Pasture-raised organic whole milk. How many scoops of masala? Was it 2? Pour it over top. No foam. Pour it over top, not steamed. No foam. Stirred, I think. I know it's no foam for sure. Not steamed. This sounds about right. We'll see.
All right. I will have that coffee ready for you shortly.
What if I get another bad if I get another bad ending because I did this coffee order wrong? I'm gonna scream. You begin to help out the other customers in line as Xavier creates the complicated order from Chai Lady. After Xavier finishes the order, they give it to you and call out the order number. Did I do it right? You feel like you may have got that wrong, but who cares really? This customer is completely setting you up for failure with this fuck-ass order. You've seen this story before at other service industry jobs. They just want an excuse to yell at someone. You're a new employee anyway, so if you get some orders wrong, it's fine. Cassandra seems to be understanding about that anyway. Chai Lady sees that you got their order wrong and begins to have a full-on mental breakdown. They ask for the manager and you direct them to Cassandra, and they scream at her for a solid 10 minutes straight as she smiles and apologizes repeatedly. You pretend not to notice and continue assisting other customers. Ooh. What did I get wrong? A difficult looking customer approaches. Okay, guys, I'm gonna lock in. I think I only get like
coffee.
3 strikes.
Can I get a name for the order?
I can't get fired. I can't get fired on my first day.
The name's Martha. Not that you would care.
Okay.
Let me see what you got. I don't usually trust any coffee outside of my usual shops in the Bronx.
Well, you can take a look at the menu. I am here if you have any questions.
Martha looks very irritated as she glances over the menu momentarily.
I don't like any of this bull crap. Just get me a coffee, New York style.
What does that mean?
5 shots of espresso, hold the milk, and then give me some cream of whip on the side with some espresso beans that are also on the side.
Okay, 5 shots of espresso, no milk. Cream of whip on the side with espresso beans on the side.
Actually, could I do whole milk?
Oh God.
And actually, 5 seems like a lot. Let me just do 4.
4 shots of espresso with whole milk and espresso beans and whip on the side.
Also,
Oh,
I
no,
want the
stop!
milk on the side as well. Actually, no milk, please. It only makes my stomach hurt.
4 shots of espresso, no milk, with whipped cream and espresso beans on the side. All right, time to write down the order. What was on the side? Cream of whip and espresso beans. What kind of milk? No milk. How many espresso shots? 4. She said 5, then she said 4.
Thank you for your business. I'll get to making that coffee right away.
You begin to help out the other customers in line as Cassandra creates the complicated order from Martha. After Cassandra finishes the order, they give it to you and call out the order number. Martha is ecstatic that you actually got their order right. They hand you a $5 bill and walk off with a smile on their face. You pocket it while Xavier and Cassandra aren't looking and continue assisting other customers. Okay. Drug money. Okay. I get drug money from working at the coffee shop. This is unhinged. A difficult looking customer approaches.
Welcome to coffee. Can I get a name for the order?
Thought it. I drank like 471 brewskis last night, so I'm hungover as fuck.
Okay.
Just give me as much caffeine as possible. I don't care what drink it is.
You are kind of surprised. Despite how problematic this customer looks, their order was shockingly simple. Just as you are about to begin writing the order down, he continues to speak.
Okay, so I low-key need a date for my 5th and cuffs party tonight. Basically, you're gonna get handcuffed to me, and you have to drink a 5th to take them off.
A 5th of what? You aren't really sure what to say back to this dude. He's trying to make it sound really fun, but it sounds miserable and incredibly risky as a woman, especially when that much alcohol is involved. You politely shake your head no, and he seems to get the message.
You're missing out, but it's okay. I totally know like hella hotter chicks I could take.
This guy, Jesus.
By the way, I have to call my dad real quick before I pay. I lost my wallet last night.
Okay. Guys, what has the most caffeine in it? How am I supposed to know? Google. What has the most caffeine in it? Oh wait, no. How much caffeine does drip coffee have in it? We'll just do that. Okay, drip coffee has between 70 and 140 milligrams of caffeine. Cold brew has 250, nope. Wait, cold brew has 280. Espresso does not have a lot. Espresso has 68. Drip has 116. Cold brew with ice is 182. So just cold brew. What about nitro cold brew? That sounds like that should have the most caffeine in it, right? How much caffeine does nitro cold brew? Nitro cold brew. Jesus Christ. Nitro cold brew typically contains a high amount of caffeine, usually ranging between 200 milligrams to over 300 milligrams per 16-ounce serving. I think I would spontaneously combust if I ever had that much caffeine in one sitting. There's no way I like, that sounds so uncomfortable. All right, nitro cold brew, sure. What size coffee? 16 ounces. Is that like a medium? He didn't say. Large. How many extra shots of espresso? 3. That should be a lot of caffeine. He's gonna fucking have a heart attack.
I'll have that coffee ready for you shortly.
He's gonna have a heart attack. Maybe I should give him an extra large. God have mercy. You begin to help out the other customers in line as Xavier creates the complicated order from Frat Bro. After Xavier finishes the order, they give it to you and call out the order number. Frat Bro sees that you got their order wrong. What was it supposed to be, a bigger cup? Like, that had the most caffeine in it though. They ask for the manager, scream at her for 10 minutes. He didn't give me an order. He just said, give me the thing that has the most caffeine in it. Today felt like one of the longest shifts you have ever worked. Oh, ever, not every. The customers kept coming at all hours of the day. Before you know it, the shop was closing for the day. You help Cassandra and Xavier with closing duties as the evening sun beams in through the windows. Eventually, they tell you to go home and congratulate you on an awesome first day. It wasn't awesome. I only made $5, bro. I made $5 in tips, so. But I got 2 orders wrong. To be fair, the last order, he didn't give me an order. He just said, give me as much caffeine as possible. Maybe I should have gave him an extra large then. You use the last of your strength to walk home after a long day of work. Usually, you wouldn't stop and stare at your apartment building, but after so many near-death experiences, you weren't sure if you would ever see it again. After everything you have been through in the last 24 hours, to say you're exhausted is an understatement. Nothing sounds better than being able to wash up and relax in the comfort of your own home. You walk inside and are greeted with the same boring, bare-bones interior decoration as always. Maybe when you fix your financial situation, you will finally get around to decorating this place. However, a part of you enjoys the simplicity of its current state. It's like a blank canvas with so many exciting possibilities. Well, no use thinking about it now. Time to wash up and get some much-needed sleep. Yeah, we've been stinky all day. After showering and putting on your pajamas, the sun has set completely. The darkness of the night feels comfortable now that you're able to rest easy in a familiar place. You climb into bed and get ready for another day of work tomorrow. Okay. Is there a way for me to see my other stats? What's this do? Okay, that don't do nothing. This is just a log. Oop. I was clicking shit, my bad.
Alright, I should get going. I need to head to work soon.
You climb out of bed and are greeted by the bright morning sun shining through your window. The new day brings you a new sense of renewed optimism about life. Now that you finally have hope for sobriety, it feels almost like you're a new person. You head on over to coffee for another shift. The Jefferson City downtown is busy with adults heading to work and children heading to school. Everyone is headed somewhere where they don't really want to be, but that's just how life is. If you let the negative thoughts get you down, you will just rot in bed all day, every day. Sometimes it's worth it to push yourself out of your comfort zone. You return to a place you only left a short while ago. The morning sun shines on the tinted windows and reflects the city. Who knows how many customers you will have today, although it isn't too busy outside. As you walk inside, you see only 2 customers. Looks as if business is much slower than it was this time yesterday. Well, yesterday was a Monday too, right? Like today is Tuesday, so it makes sense that it would be a very big crowd on a Monday. You look around and then you notice someone familiar. Xavier is cleaning some tables in the corner of the shop where nobody is sitting. You can tell he has been working hard because of how intense his focus on the task is. His dedication is admirable. It seems like he genuinely enjoys the task of cleaning. That says a lot about a person. They are dedicated, loyal, and trustworthy, at least in your opinion. Oh. Okay, weird. You debate on whether or not to talk to him. He seems like he is really in the zone right now. We're talking to him.
Hey, Xavier. Nice to see you again.
Oh, what's up, Princess? Sorry I didn't notice you. I was locked in on this. It's good to have you back. I was worried you would tap out after such a busy first day.
Bro, I need the money.
Mama didn't raise no bitch.
What? Okay.
Well, you still have to prove that to me. Anyone can last one day.
Wow.
Think of it as a challenge. Show me you've got what it takes to be a coffee employee.
Bro, I don't want to be here forever. I'm just here for right now. This is not like my career. Xavier gives you an assured look that you return with a smile that says challenge accepted. It's hard not to keep staring deep into his eyes. They hold so many wonders behind them. You feel a sense of warmth inside of you. Oh, is he romanceable? I wonder if Cassandra is also romanceable. Looks like he's going back to focusing on cleaning. You remember to go talk to Cassandra before. You remember to go talk to Cassandra before she thinks you're late to work. As you approach the staff room entrance behind the bar, you spot Cassandra walking out of it. She heads toward you looking as friendly as always. Uh-oh.
Hey, Princess. You got here right on time. As you can see, we're a little slow today. Tuesdays and Thursdays are always like this, but that makes it the perfect time to clean.
Oh, okay, we just have to clean?
I pulled up a list of tasks on the laptop in the staff room. Go pick one and get started on it.
Okay. A part of you naturally wants to talk back at people who give you orders, but you refrain from doing so. For one, this job actually seems pretty chill. Nothing you have been asked to do seems unreasonable. Also, something about Cassandra makes you actually enjoy getting bossed around by her. Oh, really? Okay. Some explicit scenes with her in a powerful position over you run through your brain, but you ignore those thoughts before you get too worked up. What? What? Huh? Okay, all right. Interesting. Oh, okay. Cleaning task. Deep clean the dishes, wipe down the windows. Wait. Go back! What? Come on. Looks like you have the choice of either cleaning dishes or wiping down the windows. Okay. I wanted to see what it actually said. There's a note with 2 phone numbers attached to the side of the computer. These must be Cassandra and Xavier's phone numbers. You take it and put it inside of your bra for safekeeping. Why don't I just take out my phone and put them in the phone? Also, we're all working in the coffee shop together. Why are you giving me your... Are y'all leaving? What's going on? Why do I need your numbers right now?
All right. What tasks should I do today?
It's either deep clean the windows or something else. Let's deep clean the dishes. God, I hope I don't get a game over from this. Jesus. You walk over to the coffee bar and get started with cleaning the dishes. Because of the crazy busy day yesterday, you knew this would not be an easy task. However, it was even worse than you imagined. The dirty dishes seemed endless. Scrubbing dirty cup after dirty cup was extremely boring, but you eventually finished them up. Oh no, why did I go up? Is this like stress? Like why did I go up? Because I did something that was stressful, or like that needed weight. That's not correct. That needed me to like exert physical whatever the fuck. After cleaning all morning, you look around for Cassandra to ask what else you could do to help. You notice only one customer in the shop. It's even slower than it was this morning. The only employees still in the shop seem to be you and Cassandra, who is standing behind the counter. Where did Xavier go? She notices you looking for her and walks over to talk to you.
Thanks for cleaning today. You were a big help. You can leave now. This place isn't going to get any busier, so I can handle it alone for the rest of the day. Oh, by the way, did you write down me and Xavier's phone numbers on the staff computer?
Yes, I got them. I don't have a cell phone right now, but I can call from my landline at home if I need anything.
This is 2004, so everybody doesn't have cell phones yet. Wait. 2004. Oh yeah, this was like 7th grade for me, I think. No. Yes, it was. Okay, yeah, everybody didn't have cell phones back then.
Sounds good. Don't be afraid to give us a ring if you want to hang out. We are a tight-knit family here at Coffee.
I don't know how much I trust that.
We have another busy day tomorrow, though, so be here and ready to go by 7.
Yeah, tomorrow's Wednesday. She said Tuesday and Thursday they're not super crowded.
Don't worry, Cassandra. I won't disappoint you.
You give Cassandra a confident-looking grin and a thumbs up, which seems to amuse her. Her eyes sparkle as she lets out a laugh at your corny response. She seems to really enjoy talking to you, but it's hard to tell if she treats everyone this way or if she's being extra nice to you in particular. There's also just 2 employees. It's literally just me and Xavier, so like... As you walk home, you observe the hustle and bustle of the city. Everyone seems to be heading out to grab lunch and then return to their desk job. It is a really weird feeling to already be done with work at this point in the day. Suddenly, you realize something. Why are you heading home? The more you think about it, sitting in your apartment alone really doesn't seem all that appealing. All you're going to do is think about taking pills and eat the little amount of food in your fridge. Maybe it would be better to do something fun around town. You try and think of a fun activity you can do that doesn't cost money. We can just walk around the city. Uh-oh, what if I get robbed? God damn it. After walking around town for a while, you wander into an upscale convenience store. Usually, you like to grab a snack and sit at a table and people watch through the large windows. Today, you kind of just wandered in here on a whim. You already ate some leftover pastries at the coffee shop. It has been a while since you have been here though. The only reason you came here before was because it was close to your previous job. As you walk up and down the aisles looking at the new items they have, you notice something. A man is looking at you through the corner of his eye, from the corner of his eye. Once he sees you notice this, he begins to approach.
What's a fine lady like you doing here all by yourself?
Oh god, bro.
First of all, that has got to be one of the worst pickup lines I have ever heard.
Agreed.
Second of all, I'm shopping for groceries. Is that really so strange to do alone?
Okay, you got me. That was a super lame line. I just couldn't think of anything better to say.
How about hi?
The name's Felix. Let's just start this conversation over again and pretend I wasn't being a creep.
Too late. Your harsh words didn't even seem to faze him in the slightest. You can't help but be impressed. Most men throw up the white flag and retreat immediately when you extend your claws. Metaphorically, of course. However, he's different, which means either he's a complete bonehead or his confidence is just on another level. Probably some mix of both of those things.
Okay, I guess I'll give you one redo. Try asking a more normal question this time.
Okay, what is your name? How long have you been in the city?
People call me Princess. I ran away from home when I was 16 and moved here. So I guess I've been here for 5 years now?
Oh, she's only 21? God, she's so young.
Time started flying as soon as I left my hometown. Probably just because I've been focused on making it to tomorrow.
Also, you're telling a stranger this? Girl.
Oh, wow. I actually had a pretty similar experience. My folks kicked me out at 17. I worked a bunch of odd jobs until I got my current gig as a bartender.
Also, I'm supposed to believe this man is older than a teenager? Okay.
I haven't talked to him ever since. Is it the same way with you?
My dad tries to get in touch with me every now and then, but it's never for anything good.
Oh.
I was never really close with my family anyway.
You and Felix stand in silence, reflecting upon your pasts. Although your initial judgment of him was that he was just another creepy dude, it seems that there's a lot more to him. He is very handsome and confident, but on the inside, he is probably hurting just as bad as you are.
Sorry if I made it weird again. I have a habit of doing that, if you couldn't tell. If you give me your number, I can give you a call to hang out sometime. Third time's the charm, they say. I just need one more chance, and I promise to be as normal as possible.
This conversation is so awkward.
Well, I don't usually do this, but you seem innocent enough. Fine. I'll write my number down. Don't text me, though. It's a landline. I don't have a cell phone right now.
Are we gonna, get a cell phone? Seems like we may need one. Felix writes his number down on a receipt and gives it to you. He then hands you his cell phone so you can create a contact for yourself. You aren't sure if you fully trust him yet, though. Oh my god. I don't want to give this guy my phone number. I really don't. And it's a landline, so it's not even like you know when he's calling. I'm not doing it. Put in a fake number. You decide to put in a fake number. What if he's even creepier than he initially led on to be? It would be better not to risk it.
Thanks. I promise you won't regret this.
Now I feel a little bad. Overjoyed, he flashes you a smile and then prances out of the store like a schoolgirl. You can't help but be flattered by You can't help but be flattered and how happy he was to get your phone number. At how happy he was. Only time will tell what his intentions with you are, but he seems much different than the usual creeps who hit on you. Time will not tell. He does not have my number. He cannot get in contact with me. It wouldn't be fair if you didn't at least give him a chance. I've already decided that I'm not. I gave him a fake number. The game's like that's the wrong choice. The game's like you did wrong. After walking around for a bit longer and people watching out of the window, you decide to head back to your apartment. I need to get further down. I wonder who I would have met if I went to the park. After getting home from catching up with Felix and relaxing for a while in your living room. Should this be a comma? This is a very weird sentence otherwise. You eat some leftovers from your fridge and ponder what you should do this evening. There is still a good amount of time until you usually go to bed, and you still have a fair amount of energy.
I should give someone a call and see if they want to hang out.
Or we just enjoy being by ourselves. Hello? You consider your options, not that there is that many. Many friends have come and gone through your years in the city. You exchanged numbers with Felix today, but you also don't want to call them this soon and seem desperate. Your best bet is to either call Xavier or Cassandra. They said they would be down to hang out sometime. Oh, there's so many people. Who would you like to hang out with? Nobody? Is that an option? No? Alright, Xavier. After thinking it over, you decide to give Xavier a call. Oh my god, she has one of those phones? Jesus. You remember his number from the note in the coffee shop's laptop. It's somehow stuck around in your memory, perhaps for a reason.
Hey, it's me. I was wondering if you were available tonight to hang out.
Princess? I was hoping you would call. Yeah, let's hang. Here, write down this address. You can come game with me in my dorm if you want.
Oh, he's in school.
That sounds fun, actually. I'll get ready and head over.
This music is so cute. You find a pencil and paper and write down the address of his dorm building. Next, you find your trusty map of the city and sketch out your route. Oh yeah, no fucking map quest, no Google Maps. You can't help but wonder if someone will invent something in the future to make this process far easier. Probably not. Directions are complicated as fuck. After relaxing for a bit and getting ready, you head out to the University of Jefferson. Hello, Alexis, welcome in. The fresh night sky is surprisingly cheerful as compared to the darkness of the late night. Light bounces around the streets as the moon shines down. You can't help but feel cheerful as you stride through the city. Uh-oh, am I gonna see a demon? Nothing crazy has happened in 2 days. I'm now worried. After getting a little lost walking around campus, you eventually make it to the Northwest dorm building. Who would have thought it would be in the southeastern part of the campus? Must be a traditional American thing. Naming shit even if it makes no sense and being like, deal with it. What a meta commentary. That's so meta. After pondering what it means to be a citizen of a flawed country, you head inside the dorm building. Flawed is putting it very nicely.
Hey, this dorm is actually really clean.
As you walk into Xavier's dorm room, you can't help but be shocked at how well maintained it is. Boys in college usually have disgusting dorm rooms. If you're lucky, they wash their bed sheets once a year. But this one is the cleanest you have ever seen by far.
Well, I don't just clean at coffee, you know? It's like therapy to me. Whenever I start thinking about the future too much, or how I'm gonna afford tuition here, I clean.
Yeah.
It helps take my mind off things. What about you? What do you do?
Drugs. Mostly just party and pop pills, TBH. Do we just get it out there, like, in the beginning? Like, yeah, I have an addiction and I'm not managing it very well. Golly. But also, see, this is why you don't hang out with, like, people from work. Because I'm going to tell him I have a fucking pill addiction. He's going to go back to Cassandra and be like, yo, this girl's an addict. We probably shouldn't have her here. And then Cassandra's going to find a reason to fire me. So I think we just have to lie, honestly. If it comes out later, okay, sure. But, like, I can't imagine just telling somebody, yeah, you know, I just pop pills, bro. Sorry, I got a text message. Okay, I'm a reading girl. We're gonna lie.
What do you usually read?
Oh god, smut.
Mostly just romance.
Here we go.
I'm not like other girls.
What does that mean?
Oh my. I've never met a girl who likes reading romance before. You truly are one of a kind.
I think he's being facetious.
So, do you want to try out this new retro game system I got? I found it in my childhood bedroom while I was home over summer.
You nod enthusiastically to show you want to try it out. He gets the message and begins to set up the game. Oh,
all right. This game is called Super Landlord Simulator. I will be the landlord and you could be the property manager.
Now he's lying. It's a liar's dorm. Right? I've never met a girl who reads romance. Like, do you just not talk to girls who read then? Like, huh? The title screen shows an apartment complex that looks really run down. It's called University Heights. It looks like these are student apartments. The property manager character looks like he has a large magnifying glass and is searching through each apartment very intently, looking for fees he can charge the tenants. The landlord is sitting in his office rubbing his hands and laughing evilly.
Wow, that is shockingly realistic. How do I play?
Yeah, what do we do?
It will give you a tutorial once I press start. Speaking of, let's get started.
The game shows you the ropes with a brief screen that shows the controls and then thrusts you right into the game. You struggle to pick it up at first, but eventually you get the hang of things. Retro games are really unforgiving toward new players. You've reached a critical point in the game. Some college kids have just moved out. They were all out-of-state students, so they are long gone and cannot physically confront you. They did a great job of cleaning everything and moving out while following all the rules. However, you noticed that the sink was leaking. Notice that the sink that was leaking when they moved in is still leaking. What should you do? Fix it? Okay, wait. The sink was leaking when they moved in and it's still leaking when they moved out. Meaning that you as the landlord fucked up because you never fucking fixed it. Granted, maybe they didn't report it, so you couldn't have known. No, you would have known that it was leaking because we just said it was leaking when they moved in and it was leaking when they're gone. Charge them an extra $1,000, but it's not their fault. It's not their fault that the sink is leaking. It's our fault for not fixing it. We knew it was leaking. We knew it was leaking when they moved in and it was still leaking when they moved out. So we just didn't fix it. I mean, yes, capitalism says we charge them an extra $1,000 to fix it, but also, which means you have to be a piece of shit. Okay, you know what? Alexis, I'm just going to take your advice because you weren't here earlier, but I decided to run away from a monster and then I died. I got a game over. So maybe I actually don't know what I'm doing and I just need to listen to you guys. Charge them an extra $1,000. Fine. It was terrible. Dude, I was so surprised. I'm like, how am I supposed to fight whatever the fuck this is coming out of the shadows? This is our main character. Does she look like she can fight anything coming out of the shadows to hunt her? No. So I ran away. And then I died. I got a game over scream. I was killed by a void monster. So, you know, maybe I just don't know what I'm doing. You call them and tell them you are charging them extra for it, and shockingly, they are very upset by this. They threaten to sue you, but luckily they are college kids, so they are definitely too broke to afford to do that. Xavier had already double-checked to make sure none of their parents are lawyers. Jesus.
Oh, yes, Princess! We just got a huge score bonus from that.
She looks like a wet rag. So she has some powers. So very small synopsis, right? We woke up in the middle of the forest, knocked out because we took some drugs at a party. All of our stuff was stolen. We got to a house. We told like this nice little old lady that, hey, I got caught in the rain. I need help. We stayed the night at her house. She gives us a potion. We meet this goddess who tells us that there's the shadow realm, basically, is next to our realm, and it fills up, and if it gets too full, it will invade our realm and kill everything. And then we have powers. We turn into like a purple, not monster, like a purple demon thing, and we shoot out like these black ice, black like diamond things and kill werewolves apparently. That's all I know. We have not had to use our powers again. We're just going through life. See, I'm a genius. Yeah. After playing for a while longer, you finally reach the end and your score is displayed on the screen.
Whoa, nice job! You did really well, especially considering it's your first time playing.
Once I figured out the basics, I started doing better. I used to be a big gamer in high school. Do you want to play again?
That's kind of fun. Yeah, I'm a little confused how we get back to like killing all. So we have 6 weeks. That's the other thing. We are on a time crunch. We have 6 weeks until the void like invades Earth and kills everything. And I still need to train. And I have to go back to like the granny's house to get another dose of like the stuff that will stop me from being addicted to the pain pills that I'm addicted to. I have to do that once a week. I have to go train. I have to go back to the realm with the goddess to train once a week. And there's 6 weeks before like the end of the world. And I'm sitting here playing video games. Ah!
Sure, why not?
You and Xavier, that's a lot, right? You and Xavier continue playing games late into the night. Time flies as you have so much fun, you almost forgot you have work tomorrow. After heading home to catch some last second sleep, you think about your relationship with Xavier. So many exciting adventures await with him. It fills you with happiness. Oh, bro, come on. I had a great time. Can I get like 10 lower, not 5? This is the 3rd day. Oh, so that was chapter 1, guys. We just completed chapter 1. You wake up bright and early at 6 a.m. It's persona progression? Yes. So far, yes. No need to dilly-dally. You decide to get ready and head to work. You get fuck all progress and it takes ages to go further. Don't tell me that. Let me save. Don't tell me that. Don't say those rude things to me. Oh god, I hope I never see Felix again. He's like, yeah, I tried to call you and you never picked up. I'm like, yeah, I know. You enjoy walking through the city in the early morning. The usual busy streets have only a few early morning commuters. Shops are opening for business and preparing for the rush of people grabbing something on the way to work. It's like the calm before the storm. Uh-oh. Are we closed today? As you approach the door to coffee, you notice that it has not even opened yet. You did get here a bit early, but you did not expect to be the first one. Just as you think that, you hear someone walking toward you from the alleyway.
Good morning, princess.
Good morning.
Hope you weren't waiting out here too long. I was just taking care of some stuff in the back.
What kind of stuff, Cassandra? Cassandra sleepily moves toward the metal door cover, pulling out a set of keys to unlock it. It seems she is not nearly as energetic when it's early in the morning. That's perfectly understandable, especially if she had to be here even earlier than you. You enter the shop and are surprised to see everything set up already. Cassandra must work hard to be able to do all the opening tasks by herself.
We're going to start getting a lot of customers soon, so you should get on the register.
Okay.
I still have some other things to take care of.
Cassandra heads to the staff room as you head over to the cash register to prepare for the wave of customers. Just as you do that, you hear the entrance door open. Okay, back to this. This is like the minigame. A difficult-looking customer approaches.
Welcome to coffee. Can I get a name for the order?
Hey there, name's Greg. I need something strong today. I just got done with a 17-hour unpaid shift with my blue-collar brothers in arms.
Unpaid? My brother in Christ. Why? Unpaid? You could not... There's nothing in the world that would get me to work 17 hours unpaid. Yeah, what are you doing? What do you mean 17 hours unpaid? Huh? That's nothing to be, like, proud of.
Well, you can take a look at the menu. I am here if you have any questions.
Greg begins to grip his belt and squint at the menu with a confused look on his face.
What in the goddamn hell is an Americano? I swear this country's going to hell with all this European bullshit. Let me just get a dark roast with some hazelnut creamer and 3 packs of sugar on the side.
Okay, dark roast, hazelnut creamer, 3 packs of sugar on the side.
Actually, ordering
Fuck.
a creamer that has nuts in it sounds kind of gay.
Oh my god.
Let me just do half and half instead.
Oh shit, what did he say? No, I didn't fucking forgot it. Dark roast with half and half and 3 packs of sugar on the side. Okay.
You know what? Screw it. Ain't nothing wrong with being a little fruitcake as long as you voted for Bush.
Oh my, what is this? Oh god. What? I can't, bro. So we want a dark roast with hazelnut creamer and 3 packs of sugar on the side. Are we back to that, Greg? Are we back to that?
Let me get hazelnut, but this time, make it an extra dark roast and add another pack of sugar on the side.
Okay, extra dark roast, 4 packs of sugar on the side, hazelnut creamer. Coffee creamer, hazelnut, extra dark. How many sugar packs? 4. Thank fuck. Least
Thank
extreme
you for
Republican.
your business. I'll get to making that coffee right away.
Jesus Lord. There's nothing wrong with being a fruitcake as long as you voted for Bush. Mind you guys, this does take place in 2004. This game does take place in 2004. So we are, 3 years after 9/11. We are in the middle of the Iraq War. We are in... Bush is still president right now, I believe. Right? Let me see. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. He won re-election in November of 2004. Oh, so he hasn't been re-elected yet. Because we're in August. We're in August of 2004. So he's coming up on his re-election. Yeah. Crazy. Okay. Crazy. The golden era compared to now. Theoretically speaking, yes. Yeah. Like, the 2000s, especially after 9/11, was a completely different... It was a completely different timeline than the one we're in right now. Completely different. Insanely different. Complicated order from Greg. I know I didn't get it wrong. Yes. Greg is ecstatic that you actually got their order right. They hand you a $5 bill and walk off with a smile on their face. So now I have $10 and 2 pills. I haven't had a reason to take the pills yet. I wonder when that comes in. A difficult looking customer approaches.
Welcome to coffee. Can I get a name for the order?
Hey there!
Oh,
It's
God.
me, Robbie the Clown.
I don't like you, Robbie the Clown.
I'll tell you my order, but first, I've got to do a trick. Would anyone like to be my volunteer?
No. Nobody in this coffee store early on a Wednesday morning wants to be your volunteer. He looks back around at all the customers trying to make eye contact. Wait. He looks back around at all the customers trying to make eye contact with one of them. They are all avoiding it like he is Medusa trying to turn them to stone.
That's no problem. I'll just do one of my signature solo tricks. Take a look at this flower here. Do you see what it says on the inside?
Oh no, is it gonna squirt her? Robbie's flower shoots out a stream of water that splashes straight on to your face. Why? Like, in what reality do you think this is a good idea? Like, Robbie the Clown. Like, what? You wipe it off as he laughs hysterically, annoying the customers nearby.
Gotcha! That's one of my oldest tricks in the book. Anyways, I just want a large medium roast with extra cream.
It's 2004, they didn't give a shit. Maybe. maybe our laws of engagement in, you know, in places where lots of people meet were different back then. I have no idea. I don't know. 2004, I was 14, I think. Was I 14? I can't do math, guys. I've not eaten a meal, so math is like, huh? Yeah, I was 14. I had to look. You wanna know how old I was? Were you just not born? How old were you, Alexis? Were you a glimmer in your father's eye? You were 3? Okay, well that's good. That's good. I don't that's super good. At least you were 3. Some of my friends were like, bro, I wasn't even thought of yet. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? You weren't alive in 2004. Okay. Large, medium roast with extra cream.
If you could do espresso beans on the side too, that would be awesome.
Espresso beans on the side. Large, medium roast. Large, medium roast with espresso beans on the side.
All right. I will have that coffee ready for you shortly.
It's a strange concept. Yeah, it is. Because it's just like, well, I don't know. Like, obviously, people are still being, not a lot of people, but people are still being born. But the concept of, like, you know, some of my friends are just like, no, I wasn't alive then. Like, what? Oh, dude. So I was scrolling TikTok the other day, and for a lot of you, right, you won't remember it, but there was this show on Disney Channel called So Weird, and this guy played the intro of So Weird on TikTok, and I was like, holy shit, he unlocked memories that I didn't even know I didn't even have. I didn't know that I was missing memories from this one specific part of my life until he played the fucking intro of So Weird. And I'm like, oh, I used to love that show. Love that show. Oh my god, it was so good. Oh, it was so good. Sorry. It was just, like, you had to see it. That, and there was, what was the other one? I can't remember it. Damn, I can't remember it. There was another one that he showed too, and I was like, oh, I can't believe I forgot this, because this was so, like, integral to, like, little me, you know? Fucking forgot it. Ecstatic that you got their order correct. I got another $5 bill. Fantastic. So now I'm up to $15. Let's go. Maybe I can do one more and I can get 20. Difficult customer approaches.
Welcome to coffee. Can I get a name for the order?
Uh-oh. A gaudy lady with a very annoying small dog in her oversized purse walks up to the counter to order. You would point out that the sign says no pets allowed that was on the front door, but she looks highly problematic, so it would probably only cause more issues.
Hey girlie, I'm Pamela, and this is my little girl sweetheart. She's super well behaved, so don't worry about her.
We should probably capitalize this if this is her name.
Let me look and see what you got here. Where do I see the drink options?
On the menu?
Well, you can take a look at the menu. I am here if you have any questions.
Okay, slay bestie.
Oh my lord, ma'am. The dog barking is starting to drive you absolutely insane, but you keep your customer service smile going. You also wonder why every problematic customer introduces themselves to you. Does that mean that they are all regulars? Which means they're coming back. You have to see them again. Oh no.
Okay, I'll just get a tall iced coffee with half and half and 4 pumps of vanilla syrup.
Tall iced coffee, half, 4 pumps of vanilla syrup. Okay.
Oh, whoops. This isn't Starbucks. My bad. I don't know what tall is with normal drink sizes,
Bro,
but
I don't either.
You can figure that out.
What is a tall at Starbucks? It's 12 ounces, so it's a medium. A tall is 12 ounces, so is that like considered a medium? Oh, fuck me. It has to be, right?
Oh, also, I want a little cream on the side for my pup.
Iced coffee, 4 vanilla pumps, tall. Cream on the side. Okay. Iced coffee. How many pumps? 4. What's the size? It has to be a medium. Okay, but 12 ounces is not, it's not a lot. But a grande is 16 ounces. So a grande has to be a medium, right? This is so stupid. I can't believe I'm looking up Google. I'm looking up sizes of cups. Is a tall a medium? No. Okay, a tall is considered a small. The medium is a grande. Thank you, Google. Jesus fuck. A tall is considered a small. Tall is small. Thank you. Oh my god. The way I'm sitting looking at Google. I'm comparing images on Google and I'm sitting here like, what is wrong with me? Okay, it's a small. Thank you. Wait.
Thank you for your business.
No.
I'll get to making that coffee right away.
We didn't put the cream on the side. I didn't get the option. Ah, fuck. She's gonna be upset. Okay, we'll get through this and then the ads are gonna play. Cassandra finishes the order. She's gonna get mad because I didn't put cream on the side. Yep. I didn't get the option. I didn't make $20. Fuck. I don't think, okay, so it seems like maybe you can't get that last one correct because you didn't get the option to put cream on the side. Hey, Static, welcome in. As the rush of customers finally ends, you take a look around. Looks like it's already evening again. The nice part of working a busy shift is that the time goes by incredibly fast. The bad part is that you're completely exhausted. After finishing up your closing tasks, you say goodbye to Cassandra and Xavier and head home. I wonder how many times they'll let me like get stuff wrong before they're just like, okay, girl, we gotta we gotta fire you. You're never gonna get it right. Yeah, because they don't give you the option to say like, oh, on the side they wanted cream. So I think you're just supposed to get that one wrong. What are we doing? We are part of the Otome Games Festival, which is this. That's just sending you to the Steam page that gives you all the information about the festival. It's a lot of visual novels that individuals have made that have like a romance thing as like their main plot point. So today we are playing through Princess of World's End. This is just, we're not playing through it. This is just like a demo of the game. It eventually will be up on the YouTube as like a longer playthrough of a specific route, but we're just doing the demos today. Okay, where were we? There we go. All right, we're gonna head home. Perfect. Did he reply? I hope he did. Tomorrow morning. I don't think tomorrow morning. After showering and eating dinner, you still have a bit of energy before going to sleep. Well, actually, not really. But you will be damned if you go an entire day without doing anything for yourself. This forces you to will the energy into existence. Let's do our skincare routine, sure.
My skin is feeling super dry right now. I should do my skincare routine.
Are we male or female? We are female. The character's name is Princess. We got to name her, but she tells everyone her name is Princess, and she's 21. She ran away from her home when she was 16, and she's lived here in Virginia, I think, for the past 5 years. You take your products and lotions out of the bathroom and begin to lather yourself. Moisturizing your skin helps you feel like a whole new person. All the negativity is covered up and rejuvenated by the various products on your skin. You fall asleep feeling clean, fresh, and relaxed. Go down. Ooh, I got 10 points. Let's go. Let's go. And now we go to the next day. This based on a non-fictional work. Yes. So there's like grounded. It's like grounded fantasy, I guess you could say. The premise of the story is that there is the shadow realm or the void realm that's like next to Earth or next to our realm, and beings can slip through. And once the shadow realm, the void realm gets full from these creatures, like, you know, killing people, consuming like darkness and stuff like that, it will come into our world and kill everybody. We now know this because the goddess of vegetation told us so. And we have to go back to the goddess every week to train so that we can stop the end of the world from happening. Also, we are addicted to pain pills. So we also have to go back to this other woman that we met earlier in the game who gives us a potion that helps us not be addicted to the pills anymore. We do that once a week. We go train once a week. We go to the grandma's house once a week to get our thing. We work every day, apparently, and then we still have relationships with everybody that we haven't met all the people you can romance yet either. Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, it's correct, yes. But, yes, the music is now stuck in my head. Okay. You wake up around 8 a.m. Luckily, your shift doesn't start as early today. It's really nice to be able to wake up before your alarm goes off. I hate that shit, bro. It's not nice at all. After getting ready and eating a small breakfast, you head out to go to work. What am I going to eat? I need to eat something before I go to school. I guess I could still get a Whopper, right? You walk quickly through downtown and arrive at the coffee shop. It is hard to tell whether the shop is open or not because of how little people are inside. Should be how few people are inside. Little just means that they're squished down. They're little smurfs. Xavier looks like he is dying of boredom standing behind the register. You decide to head inside before he notices you staring at him. As you walk in, you say hello to Xavier and an old man slowly sipping his coffee in the corner. You look around only to notice that he is the only customer in the shop right now. With Xavier at the register, you decide to go in the staff lounge and see if there are any tasks that need to be done. Oh. Looks like Cassandra is taking an early break, probably because of how little there is to do right now. You can't tell if she is sleep deprived or just a very sleepy person in general. Even though her eyes are open, you can tell that her mind is elsewhere, especially because she hasn't noticed you at all. That should work. Let me double check before I say that's gonna work, because I need to call and make sure that I can still go in tomorrow. You decide to quietly walk over to the computer and see what tasks are available. Mop the floor, check inventory. Okay, easy. Mop the floor and there's people here though? You sneak out of the staff lounge just in case Cassandra's alarm goes off and she wakes up. It would be bad if she thought you were watching her sleep.
Alright, what tasks should I do today?
Let's check inventory. I don't want to mop the floor. You pick up the checklist from the supply closet and begin doing the inventory on all the supplies behind the coffee bar. Even though this seemed like an easy task, you quickly realize it would be much tougher than you expected. You have to count so many things: cups, espresso, coffee beans, syrups. The amount of supplies needed to run a coffee shop is truly astounding. You are able to finish the inventory eventually, but you developed a headache in the process. Well, fuck. Okay, not that bad, not that bad. After completing your cleaning task, you decide to take your lunch break. You ate some leftover pastries which were close to expiring and went on a walk around the block. This seems like a good habit to get into. It helps you digest your food and get out of the coffee shop for a little bit. However, your break is nearly over. Time to return to your post. Looks like nothing much has changed. The shop still seems to be slow on business. You look around and do not see Cassandra anywhere. She must still be working on some stuff in the staff room. That may be giving her too much credit. She is probably just nodding off while pretending to look busy.
Hey, Princess. Cassandra told me that you can leave now. I'm going to leave soon myself, but I still have a few things to take care of.
Well then, guess I should head home.
Man, I didn't make any money today though.
See you tomorrow.
Looking forward to it. Have a good rest of your day.
You begin to walk toward the direction of your apartment. However, you begin to have second thoughts, much like the last time you got out of work early. You already took a walk around the city, so this time you decide to visit the park. It has been so long, you've really wanted to visit, and now seems like the perfect time. After walking to the park, you are entranced with the sounds of nature. Taking a seat on a bench, you decide to take it all in for a moment. The birds chat in the trees as kids play around in the grass fields. You feel the wind blowing your hair side to side as it switches directions. As you people watch, you see someone wave in your direction. Oh God, please don't let this be Felix. You awkwardly turn around to see if they could be looking at someone behind you, but nobody is nearby. They begin to approach you, and as they do, you begin to recognize them from your past.
Princess! Wow, I never thought I would run into you here of all places.
Who this?
Do you still go by that name? I remember you getting mad when I called you your real name once.
Yeah, I still prefer not to be called that. Princess is just fine. I'm sorry to ask this, but what was your name again?
Oh,
That
that's
was
no problem.
very
It's
polite.
Jane. I wouldn't have expected you to remember that. We hardly knew each other back then.
Did we go to school together? Her name begins to uncover some forgotten memories stored in the back of your head. You remember her from your high school. She was a grade above you and was in the marching band and science club. Needless to say, she wasn't exactly Miss Popular. However, you remember her being well liked by her peers.
Well, I actually just graduated from Virginia University. I got a job here as a junior environmental scientist.
If she's a grade above us and we're 21, that means she's 22. So what? She went to school when she got into college when she was 18. Yeah, that works. Damn, this girl is so lucky. She got a job right out of fucking graduating from university. Lucky.
I've only lived here for a month, but I've enjoyed it so far.
So she went. Wait, what? She went to school someplace else? Just graduated from Virginia University. Oh, maybe Virginia University isn't in Jefferson. I think we're in Jefferson City or something. I think the place in Virginia where this story takes place is in Jefferson. So maybe Virginia University is not in Jefferson. So she's only lived in Jefferson for a month. I think is what is trying to be conveyed here.
What about you? I had no idea where you went after you dropped out. There were a lot of rumors.
Dropped out of high school? Or did I drop out of college? Well, okay, so at 16, I ran away from home. Don't know where my home was.
Yeah, I figured. Well, here I am. I wouldn't say I'm thriving by any means, but I'm surviving.
Well, I can't imagine how hard it must have been to live on your own at only 16. You are very brave.
So we were in high school together. Well, yes, because she was in the science club and the marching band, and she was a year above me. Okay. Even though you only spoke a couple of times before this, Jane seems to genuinely care about your well-being. This is hard for you to process. It is crazy to think about how different your lives have turned out. She could have easily just written you off and pretended she didn't know who you were, but she went out of her way to speak with you. The other shocking thing is that the way her appearance has changed. She was always cute. However, you notice two important things that have developed significantly in the past 5 years.
I'm sorry. I'm
Wow.
actually on the job right now, so I can't chat for much longer.
Wow, buddy.
Could you write your number down for me? I'll try and call you so we can find a day to get properly reacquainted.
Oh, really? Okay.
Sure, I don't have a cell phone right now, but I can give you my landline.
Can we please get this girl a cell phone? Like, maybe if I save up like $100, we can get her a cell phone. Cause I'm so sick of this girl telling people she ain't got no damn cell phone. I get it. It's 2004. Not everybody had a cell phone back then, but Jesus fuck. Can we work on that? Hello? Do we have the financial capability to do that? Jane pulls out a small journal and writes your number down. You notice how it is organized with tabs and color-coded. It suits her personality. Her handwriting is very elegant and legible. It looks more like the writing of an author rather than a scientist.
Thanks, Princess. I hope we can hang out soon.
Life sure is strange sometimes. You sit and enjoy the park for a while longer until heading back to your apartment. Oh, bro. Okay. All right. 35%. Maybe if we can get down to 25%, something will happen. After getting home from catching up with Jane and relaxing for a while in your living room, you heat up some leftovers from your freezer and ponder what you should do this evening. As you do this, you think about visiting one of your friends.
I should give someone a call and see if they want to hang out.
I don't want to hang out with nobody, though. I'm not calling Felix, bro. I am not calling Felix. I gave Felix a fake number. There's no way I'm hanging out with him. We can't hang out with Jane. She's not an option. We've already hung out with Xavier. He's not an option. So I guess our only option is Cassandra. This music, dear Lord. After thinking it over, you decide to give Cassandra a call. You remember her number from the note in the coffee shop's laptop. It's somehow stuck around in your memory, perhaps for a reason.
Hey, Cassandra, this is Princess. So remember when you said I could call you to hang out?
Yeah, of course I do. I'm so glad you finally did. I'm actually headed to the West Side Bowling Alley. Do you want to meet me there?
Yeah, sure. That's actually pretty close to where I live.
That works great then. I'll be there in around 20.
I am not good at bowling. I'm really not good at bowling. It's been a while since you have gone bowling, but you remember being better than you expected. Okay, well. The bowling alley is only a 10-minute walk from here, so you have some time to relax. It would be better for her to get there first. This is the wrong there. There. It would be better for her to get there first, so you don't have enough money to pay for a whole lane yourself. Oh, you don't have enough money to pay for a whole lane yourself. There is no so. Damn. So if we get there late, Cassandra has to pay for us to bowl. After relaxing for a bit and getting ready, you head out to the West Side Bowling Alley. You walk through some side streets to take the shortest route to the bowling alley. It hurts your soul to see the nice neighborhoods with happy families living lives of luxury. A luxury you likely would never be able to afford. Perhaps you are being too nihilistic about the future. There is still some time to turn your life around. Have we forgotten about the goddess and the void monsters? I haven't. After a short walk, you arrive in the historic district. A lot of the nightlife activities that existed in Jefferson City happened here. Not that there were all that many. It was one of the few areas that has bars, clubs, and some late night food places. Oh, and a bowling alley, although this is the first time you have ever visited it. Ooh. After walking inside, you rent some shoes and then spot Cassandra already at one of the lanes. It seems she's a little anxious just waiting around for someone all by herself. Understandable enough. There are some scary looking dudes around here. After you rent shoes, she sees you and waves from a distance as you walk toward her.
Hey, Princess! I'm so glad you could come. Are you ready to bowl?
Yeah, of course. It's been a while since I've done this though, so don't judge me if I suck.
I could give you some pointers if you want. I really love bowling, and I've been doing it my whole life. We should get started. We only have this lane for an hour, and I want to try to get 2 games in.
Oh, okay. You take a seat and Cassandra takes her turn first. She takes out her own bowling ball with a custom design from a bag she brought. As she approaches the lane, she has a fiery look in her eyes. Her windup is massive, and she catapults herself toward the pins, stopping right before the line. The pins were absolutely obliterated as the word "strike" appears on the TV screen with a goofy animation. You have never seen someone throw a bowling ball with such force. She is truly a gifted bowler.
All right. Your turn, Princess.
Oh boy. You stand up and pick a random bowling ball that fits your hand well enough. After getting into position, you try and think of what your strategy will be. Focus on accuracy, I guess. You know better than to try to match Cassandra's speed, so you focus on throwing it straight. Surprisingly, you were able to knock over all the pins except for one. You focus hard on it and are able to knock it over on your second attempt. Another goofy animation pops up on the TV with the word spare displayed.
Great job! Getting a spare on the first frame after not playing for a long time is really impressive.
Agreed. Even though she had completely outclassed you, she was still very impressed by your skills. You don't get the sense that she is joking. It seems she genuinely is rooting for you. She could have easily scoffed at your inferior skills, but instead, she's super kind and encouraging.
All right, guess it's my turn again. Wish me luck.
Go get him, Tiger.
You continue to bowl for the next hour and have a lot of fun together. The whole bowling alley begins to watch as Cassandra bowls strike after strike. Everyone is left in awe. It put a lot of pressure on you, but you were still able to put up a respectable 140 points. Cassandra ended up scoring an astonishing 275 points, almost twice what you got.
Aw, man. Looks like we don't have time for another game. That's fine, actually. To be honest, that was one of my best scores ever. I think we should celebrate instead. I'm gonna go get some beers from the bar. Do you want some? I'll pay, of course.
We should probably not. Nope. No, I have work tomorrow.
So do I, dumbass. I'm
Okay.
your boss. Remember?
Yes, but guess what? You are not gonna fire yourself. You can definitely fire me.
I won't hear any more excuses. I'm getting you a drink, and you are going to like it.
I'm pouring it out, bro. Before you can protest anymore, Cassandra gets up and heads toward the bar. Looks like you will be drinking with her whether you like it or not. I mean, I don't have to drink it. I can just pour it out. Oh, too late.
Cheers to another day being alive.
You laugh at Cassandra's random one-liner, which shows you the state you are in. It's been a while since you have drank a lot, and this is your third beer in less than an hour. Girl, calm down. What the? Oh my lord. The bar decided to give Cassandra her first drinks for free, and she decided that was a sign to kick her celebration up a notch. Since it was a weekday and hardly anyone was left in the bowling alley this late at night, you kept sitting at your lane.
I'm so glad you could come bowling with me, Princess. I haven't been in so long because I hate going alone. Back when I was in college, I had a group I used to go with. But once I dropped out, we all kind of went our separate ways.
That sucks. I know a thing or two about losing friends myself. Sometimes people are only meant to be in your life for a short time. At least that's the mentality I have.
The things that are for you will never pass you. That includes people. Just so you guys know.
That's true. It's just so hard to make friends as an adult. And it's even harder to maintain those friendships. Let's treasure our friendship while it lasts, okay? I want to make the most of it.
Ma'am, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we are not friends. You are my boss, and I'm your employee. One game of bowling does not friends us make. Cassandra raises her glass and then takes a massive gulp of beer, nearly finishing it in one go. Damn, girl. Her drinking skills are almost as impressive as her bowling skills. You try your best to keep up. You and Cassandra continue drinking at the bowling alley late into the night. Time flies as you have so much fun. Eventually, you stumble back home to your apartment. Waking up for work tomorrow is going to be a struggle, but it was worth it. Cassandra seems like a kind and genuine friend. This isn't something that comes around often, especially for you. Go down? No, I fucking knew it, bro. Of course it's not going to go down. Okay, it's Friday. It's almost been a week. You wake up bright and early at 6 a.m. Only one more workday until the weekend. Better not be late. As you approach the door to coffee, you realize you got here a little early again. Looks like you will have to wait a while for Cassandra to open up the metal door. Luckily, right when you think this, she approaches.
Good morning, princess.
You aren't really in the talking mood, so you just nod in acknowledgement. It is clear neither of you are morning people, so you decide it's best to keep it real and not pretend to be energetic. Cassandra sorts through the keys on her keyring before finding the right one and unlocking the cover. Looks like everything is set up once again. You're surprised that this is something she has to do every day. Cassandra heads to the staff room as you head over to the cash register to prepare for the wave of customers. Just as you do that, you hear the entrance door open. Okay, and then we start. Difficult looking customer approaches.
Welcome to coffee. Can I get a name for the order?
A very strange woman stands in front of you with her eyes darting around everywhere. She has patches of hair falling out and seems to be mumbling to herself.
The eyes are still watching me. The organization shows its face once again, it seems.
You aren't really sure what to say to that, so you just smile and wait for her to continue.
Give me something that will get them off my tail. I must be small and conceal my presence. You know how it is with the birds in the air. They seek salvation through me. All shall be revealed once the government brigade is evaporated. My secrets must be protected through the potion you shall curate for me.
Uh-huh. You aren't sure what was even ordered. It seems they were just spouting conspiracies the entire time. The only somewhat relevant information given was that their secrets need to be protected. Guess you'll just have to do your best and create a copy that an insane conspiracy enthusiast would enjoy.
One more request. Make sure none of the ghosts surrounding you see the order.
There are ghosts around me, bro? Secret. Maybe small? What should you write on the cup? You are safe and protected.
All right. I will have that coffee ready for you shortly.
I don't think I get this one correct. Not at all. Secretive woman. Call out the order number. I gave her a small. Oh! I got it right! Okay. They place a numb X pill on the counter as a tip. Oh, God. You make sure to pocket it before anyone notices in order to avoid legal troubles. Now I have 3 pills. That's not good. I don't need more pills.
Welcome to coffee. Can I get a name for the order?
A hippie-looking woman begins taking weird rocks out of her leather bag. She spreads them out around the floor. What? She spreads them out around the floor and sits down in the center of them.
My name is Clementine. Help me to channel the spirits to guide me to my order.
Can you guys imagine? Just imagine with me for a little bit, right? Imagine you're at Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks or whatever your favorite place to go get coffee in the morning is, right? Imagine you are standing in line and this woman out of nowhere takes these rocks out of her purse. She's at the register, takes these rocks out of her purse, puts them on the floor around her, and then sits down. Brother, I would be so pissed. Like, man, can we do this some other time? Like, why does today have to be the crazy day? What's today? Thursday, I think? Let me see. I think today's Thursday. Oh, I don't think it tells me. Yeah, it doesn't tell me. I think today's Thursday though. Golly, Wednesday. Oh, it's Friday. Okay, today's Friday.
These magical stones will read the wavelengths of your being and find the perfect drink.
It seems they are dead set on ordering like this. Although the other customers are looking at this encounter with strange looks, you know better than to fight back against it. You nod in agreement, knowing that if you don't, it will only cause more problems.
The moon rock has shifted its energy towards Venus, which means it should be average-sized.
So a medium.
My liver crystal is shining blue, which dictates that I need sweetness. It also means I'm mentally unstable.
I mean, as long as you know. So a medium, something with like sugar?
The other alignments show that almond milk will best help me to find myself.
Almond milk, sugar, medium.
Thank you for going on this journey with me. I look forward to our next encounter.
Almond milk, sugar, oh god, and medium. You smile to show her that you understand her order. She seems to appreciate it and begins picking up the rocks all around her. The other customers look relieved that they can walk around without worrying about tripping anymore. Medium. Oh god. What? But this wasn't an option. Oh god. I don't know. A cold brew? A mocha? A cappuccino? How? I didn't know I needed like information about coffee, bro. Let's do sweet. She said sweet, right? These are all bitter. Mocha would be sweet. Almond. Haha! I think I got it. I think I got it.
Thank you for your business. I'll get to making that coffee right away.
I think because the mocha should have sugar in it. Because we didn't get the option to add sugar, so that has to be it, right? The other ones are kind of bitter, I believe. Clementine. Let's see. Did we get it right? Yes! Hang you a $5 bill. Nice. So now we have 20 bucks. Awesome. What can I build? What can I buy with $20? One more? Yeah.
Welcome to coffee.
My name is Holly.
Oh my god.
I'm in a big hurry to get to a meeting, so can we please make this quick?
Of course.
Terry texted me his coffee order and asked me to pick it up.
Holly pulls out her cell phone from a holster in her belt and flips it open. She begins to push buttons extremely slowly until she finally reaches the screen she wants. Then she opens her purse and begins rummaging around for her reading glasses. Oh my god. After a few minutes, she finally finds them and begins to read out loud the order.
Okay, so Terry said he wants a chocolate lavender macchiato with 3 extra shots of espresso.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Actually, he texted me to also include the fact that he wants a caramel drizzle on...
Chocolate lavender macchiato, 3 shots of espresso, caramel drizzle. Okay.
Sorry, he just texted again, and you better make this right. He said...
Tell my husband of our affair. Jesus Lord. Chocolate lavender. How many extra shots of espresso? Can I look? 3. 3 extra shots of espresso. I didn't know I could look during this thing. That's cool. What side of the cup is the caramel drizzle on? He said he doesn't want it on the left side. He doesn't want it on the left or the top. So it would be the right and the bottom. Right? Right and bottom.
All right. I will have that coffee
Great.
ready for you.
I'm only like clicking through these because these are the same ones that happen every time we do it. Let's see if we got it right. Holly's ecstatic. Woo! $5 bill. $25. Let's go. I'm making some money. I mean, I hope there's more money than this. Like, I hope I don't just live on tips. but I have a funny feeling. As the evening begins, the wave of customers slows down significantly. This happens a little earlier today as compared to the other busy days you have worked. It must be because it's a Friday and the work week is ending. Cassandra let you and Xavier go home an hour early, which was very kind of her. Do I have to hang out with somebody else today? You thought about going to the rock show tonight, but this first week of work has been very draining. Once you get the hang of things more, it should get easier, but learning everything has been mentally exhausting. However, you do appreciate Cassandra's learn by doing attitude. It has allowed you to pick everything up quickly. Even if it's just an excuse for being understaffed and nobody having time to train you properly. Oh, nope, sorry, that was one sentence. You take a seat on your couch chair and breathe a sigh of relief. The coffee shop is closed on the weekends. Cassandra explained it's because their main business comes from those working in the downtown offices. However, on the weekends, nobody has work, so the area isn't visited much. There isn't a lot to do in that part of town.
This chair feels even more comfortable than usual after getting through the work week.
As you sit and relax, you begin to think about how much you have changed in such a short time. Friday nights are usually when you go out to the clubs. You loved to have a good time and dance to the music, but that wasn't the real reason you were there. The nightlife brought all of the drug dealers in town together. It was the best place to find numb X for cheap. If it wasn't for Samantha and her medicine, you would surely be popping pills right now. You sort of miss the highs, but you're so glad to finally be able to prevent the cravings so you wouldn't dare a relapse. As long as you see Samantha next week and keep up with the doses, you will finally be free from the pills. It almost feels like you're a new person now, like you were reborn. As these thoughts circulate in your head, you start to feel yourself drift off to sleep. Do we have a weird dream? We do have a weird dream. Oh shit. All of a sudden, you feel yourself begin to dream. You don't usually have lucid dreams, but your nap has caused you to do so. No matter how hard you try, you cannot move. It is almost as if you're chained down in this hellish place. The hallway in front of you looks like it leads to endless darkness. Just as you begin to try crying out for help, something appears in front of you. Oh, this guy again.
Hello, princess. It's nice to finally see you again. You can call me Baghead.
I don't like this guy. I don't like whoever this is. I do not like them.
What do you want, you fucking creep?
Okay, well, it's kind of aggressive. Just a little bit aggressive. We are not in a position of power here, but okay.
Hey, that hurts my feelings, you know. I'm only trying to help you. There's some important information that you need to know about this place.
Okay.
Fine, but make it quick.
Why are we so aggressive? Why are we so aggressive? Like, I get it. This dude's creepy, but why are we so aggressive? You wonder why, out of everyone, this strange person is the one who appears in your dream. Maybe you're still thinking about the forest incident in the back of your mind.
This is the physical manifestation of the deepest part of your memories. In here, you store your memories of events you would have rather forgotten.
Mm-hmm.
Do not fret. You won't have to relive all of these painful moments. However, there is one you must remember. When you're ready, take a look at the green terminal screen.
Left with no other option, you take a deep breath and begin to stare at the strange-looking device. What is that? You appear to have been transported into a mysterious-looking forest. Although the colors are vivid and otherworldly, unlike you have ever seen, you can't shake the feeling that you have been here before. Your body floats through the forest like a spirit or a ghost. You have no ability to move on your own. It seems as if you're floating on a predestined path. After looking around as you float through vegetation, your memory begins to return to you. This is the same forest you woke up in after getting drugged at the rock show. As you realize this, you see something moving up ahead. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You see shadowy figures carrying you through the forest. Oh, these are the guys that probably took everything. It feels strange to observe yourself from a third-person perspective, but not as strange as you would have thought. You are clearly unconscious, but your eyes remain open. This must be a result of the drug they gave you. It's almost like you were instantly paralyzed. Oh, they roofied her? Jesus Christ. These men moved swiftly through the forest along a path that you didn't know existed. It's very likely that they were the ones who created the path, which means they likely have done this many times before. It all happened so fast. You don't usually accept pills from strangers, but your usual dealers weren't at this show. This left you with no choice. You were fiending for Numb X. Then, moments after taking it, you woke up in the forest late at night, alone, shivering from the rain. You still have no idea how you're able to witness these events. Perhaps you were conscious at some level. Perhaps this didn't even really happen. But deep down, your instincts tell you that you're witnessing the events of the past. The men take a turn at the marked tree and walk into a familiar clearing in the woods. They set your body down and then gather around it. Oh God, did they do some weird eldritch thing with my body? It just starts raining. As they do this, it begins to rain. The vibrant colors of your dream wash away. Maybe it's because your memory becomes more clear from this point. You notice more details, their faces, their behavior. It terrifies you to your core. One of the men laughs and throws an empty pill bottle at you, which smacks you in the face with force. You watch in horror as the men approach you. They begin to throw more things at you. One of them runs up and kicks you in the back. Oh my God! You are nothing but an object to them, a hunk of meat laying on the ground. The darkness inside of you clouds your vision during this moment. You look away, for it is far too painful for you to witness these events. Once the darkness fades, you see yourself laying there in the same spot as before. The men seem to have left you and taken your belongings, just like you had thought. You lie on the ground, beaten, broken, freezing cold, drugged, and unconscious. It seems the events were far too much for you to bear. You seem to have blacked out from the trauma alone. Little did they know this would not be the end of you. You would not succumb to the elements. You would not let them leave you to die. They probably expected you to not recover in time to escape hypothermia, but you did. But for what purpose? You don't know. At least, not yet. Do we wake back up? You suddenly wake up, jolting out of bed with terror.
Why me? Why did this have to happen to me?
Oh. After waking up, you feel your whole body trembling, just like it did on that day. The fear you feel is overwhelming. What if they come back for you? What if they find you again? What they did was unforgivable. Reliving that was too painful. Much too painful. Oh my God, don't. Girl, don't you fucking reach for this goddamn pill. I swear to God. Don't do it. It's almost as if your brain erased that experience from your memory. But now, after being confronted with the truth, it all starts to come back to you. Your body was completely paralyzed, but your mind was screaming in agony. It wasn't until after the trauma had set in that you lost consciousness. As you're falling into despair, you remember something. There's another rock show tonight. We're not going. We're not going. We're not going. Are you crazy? No. That means they could easily be doing the same thing to someone else right now. Okay, yes, true. We don't know that. I mean, okay. In terms of the narrative, it's very possible that we're going to go to this store. We're going to go to the show and they're going to be there and they're going to be doing the same thing to somebody else. In terms of real life, it's very unlikely that we would see them at this fucking show. There would be millions of people there, thousands of people there. There's no way we would be able to know who the fuck they are. All of a sudden, your mind goes blank. Uh-oh. Your despair is washed away. Anger begins to replace it. More and more rage builds up inside of you until you feel like you're going to burst into flames. Oh, yeah, we turned into our, like, nega version. So, this is, like, our superhero vigilante version of us. We can kill people in this form, basically. You feel your skin burning and rage flowing throughout your body, just like it had in your dream. However, now that you have transformed in real life, you realize that it was not a dream at all.
They're going to pay for what they've done. I'll make sure of it.
Oh god, we're about to go out and kill some people. Yikes. Oh god. Ooh. Oh my god. Anger overwhelms you as you sprint out of your apartment at superhuman speed. Leaping off your second floor, you soar through the sky like a bird. You can already tell that your power is far greater than the last time you transformed. Your sights are set on one place, and one place alone, the forest. Oh wait, on one place only, the forest. Before you know it, you're already out of the city and quickly approaching the forest. Your body feels like a machine. You have never felt this powerful in your entire life. The feeling is addicting, the feeling of finally being able to take control by force. Faster, faster, faster. You blaze through the forest, taking the shortest route possible to the path. Catch up, catch up, catch up. You can smell their rotten meat up ahead. You're getting close. What if this is one of the guys I work with? What if this is like Felix or Xavier, though? It wouldn't be. It wouldn't be. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. In a flash, you appear before your prey. They dropped the girl they were carrying as they sensed you approaching. You made it in time. They had not yet made it to the clearing. Make them pay! If I spare... Yeah, like, how do I come down from this if I don't, like, exact vengeance? Like... I'm a creature of fucking terror right now. I don't know how to go back to being normal unless... I don't want to kill these folks, but at the same time, like... Make them pay!
You are all going to pay for what you've done to me.
The rage builds up inside you. Your lungs, they hurt. You can feel it coming out of you. The pain, the hunger. Blood, 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 guts, blood, guts. End life. Oh, I got some powers. That's kind of cool. You open your mouth and it all comes out. The mist surrounds the men. They try so hard to run, but the mist moves much quicker than they do. It engulfs them in pain. The mist burns them as if they were submerged in hot lava. Once it reaches their feet, it burns them with incredible efficiency. Their nervous systems shut down instantly from the pain, collapsing to the ground. After that, they scream in agony as the mist burns the rest of their body to ash. Well, I killed them. Oh boy. Oh boy. If this is what humans do, maybe they shouldn't exist. They spread evil more than they spread anything else. If humans ceased to exist, everything would be so much better. You can let your power be free and finally make a difference on this cursed planet. Can we come down? You hear your voice call out from within you. Ooh.
Don't
Heidelin?
let it trick you.
Heidelin? Is it you? Don't let it trick you, Gwen.
Think of Samantha. Felix, Jane, Xavier, and Cassandra. Your friends who care about you.
We don't really know if Felix cares about us, obviously. And we gave him a fake number. Like, I don't think we can count him as a friend, but sure.
There are so many good people fighting to make this world a better place.
Hi, Zen! Yes, this is voice acted. This visual novel is completely voice acted. Outside of, like, the stuff in between that I've been reading. But yes, it's pretty good, honestly. I just need more information, which obviously I'm not going to get right now, but it's pretty good. Just waking up, it's okay. You were tired. Were you up last night playing Loftia or something else?
Don't let your darkness take over.
As you hear this, you feel the darkness begin to vanish from your heart. It seems your strong willpower from deep down inside saved you from being completely consumed. Cloudheim? Okay. If the connection to your power had strengthened any more, you wouldn't be able to go back. Now back into your normal human form, you collapse to your knees. The realization of what you have done begins to hit you. Regardless of if it was deserved or not, you just murdered 3 people in cold blood. The paralyzed woman they dropped to the ground seems to be the only one you let survive. You are beyond exhausted. You cannot look at their remains any longer without feeling like you are going insane. Yeah, just like cover it up, mix it with dirt, it's fine. You walk down the trail a bit further until you reach the familiar clearing in the woods. As you approach, you feel that your body has reached its limit. Despite the morality of what you have done, it's nice to know you can rest here peacefully. I'm just gonna fall asleep? It's far from an ideal option, but it's the only one you're presented with. I just go to sleep in the clearing. Oh my god. Maybe I should have resisted. You collapse into the grass and succumb to your exhaustion. Do you want to save? Yes. I hate when the fucking game asks me that. Like, oh god, what have I done? So this Saturday is the next day? Saturday, August 31st. Okay. So we're going to try and get through till Sunday. And then I have to go because I have to take a shower and I need to get ready for class. You wake up peacefully in the arms of Mother Nature. Pain radiates throughout your body, but your mind is at peace. Oh, wait. You wake up peacefully in the arms of Mother Nature. Pain radiates throughout your body, but your mind is at peace. The beauty of the forest during the day almost makes you forget the terrors you have experienced here during the night. After a moment of peace, you remember the events of last night. Although you admit to yourself that the world is a better place without those 3 scumbags, you are still conflicted. Never in your wildest dreams did you think you were capable of murder. Once your powers took over, though, it's all you could think of. At least you didn't kill the innocent girl they captured. Speaking of, where is she?
Hello? Anyone here? I just want to help you out if you are.
You look around everywhere but do not see her. After waiting a few seconds for a response, you don't hear one. That must mean she is long gone. Hopefully, she was able to escape and find her way back to the city while you were passed out. Although there is no way to know for sure, after thinking for a moment, you remember that you're due for another dose of Samantha's medicine. Her house is on your way home, so it makes sense to stop by for a visit. You have a lot of questions about what just happened. Kusano is most likely the... You have a lot of questions about what just happened. Kusano is most likely the only one who will have answers. Oh, because we take the... I see. Okay, I'm like, how do you make that... How did you bridge that? After a long walk out of the forest, you approach Samantha's house. It looks just like you remember, like a home with many memories inside of it.
Hey, it's me. You said to visit again for another dose of your medicine?
Girl, you gonna knock?
Oh, Princess. I was hoping you would come by today.
I guess you don't need to knock.
I didn't think it was possible. But you look even worse than the last time you visited.
Bro, how?
Are you taking care of yourself? I'm worried about you.
I'm trying my best.
I'm fine, I promise. I just had a really bad night last night, but otherwise I have been much better. The medicine has really worked. It's been so long since I've been able to beat the cravings.
It makes me happy to hear that. Stay strong. You still have a ways to go before you beat your addiction. Speaking of which, take a seat. I should go get you another dose before your symptoms get worse.
You know what I was just thinking of? Like, I don't know why. So this is going to be the third or second. Might be the third time that he's coming out to the house about this thing, this mouse thing. I don't know why he just didn't. So he sealed up the hole the first time. He sealed up the hole the second time. I don't know why he just didn't put anything in the hole so that, you know, they can't come back down this way. Whatever. Samantha walks up the stairs to get the medicine. You remember the last time you were in this situation. The thought of her medicine cabinet was overwhelming your brain, but at the same time, you're proud of how far you have come. The cravings are still there, of course, but you're doing so much better at managing it than before. Okay, so I guess this will take us to the void realm. Samantha returns with the medicine, offering it to you with a kind smile on her face. Although you know you need the medicine, a part of you is terrified to go to that place. As long as you have your power, though, there is no reason to be scared. You take the medicine from her and begin to drink. So now we go see we go see the goddess. Your body relaxes. You begin to feel as if you're being pulled into a dream which becomes more and more vivid with each passing moment. Where is she? You awaken once again, however, not in a cave this time. It looks like you're in Kusano's castle, thank goodness. This time, you are not alone though. A young girl stares at you awkwardly from across the room as you collect yourself.
Greetings, Princess. Welcome back to the Spirit Realm.
Who's this? She's so cute.
My name is Nala. I'm studying magic under Kusano as her apprentice. It's nice to meet you.
She has the same eyes as Xavier.
Nice to meet you too. Sorry for the sudden intrusion.
Oh, don't worry. Kusano told me to expect your arrival soon. That's why I was waiting here. They told me about what happened during your first visit here. It's pretty rare that we get human visitors, especially ones as extraordinary as you. We didn't think it was possible to have an awakening before even knowing what magic is. That must mean you have even greater magical potential than me.
Well, I don't know about that. I think it was mostly just dumb luck.
Right?
Don't downplay your abilities. It took me months to reach my awakening, and I'm still far less powerful than you.
Wow, I had no idea it could take that long.
It seems Nala has a deep-rooted respect for you and your abilities. However, you can't help but feel a bit like an imposter after hearing how magic typically works. You don't have any knowledge whatsoever about how to use it. You just did so in the heat of the moment. Perhaps Nala could help you understand your abilities better.
Well, I don't want to hold you up any longer. Kusano said they have some important things to discuss with you. I hope we can train with each other in the future. I want to help you improve your magic.
That sounds like fun, Nala. I need all the help I can get.
I'll be looking forward to it. Thanks, Princess.
Nala bows deeply and then exits the room. You make your way up the stairs and head into the throne room to speak with Kusano. Oh.
About time you showed up. I was starting to get worried you wouldn't come back.
Oh, I have to if I don't want the world to explode. Kusano stares down at you from their throne as you enter. Their confidence and aura are unmatchable. You feel as if you should be bowing down to them.
I'm very sorry. I had a lot of stuff going on this week.
Don't worry. I'm just fucking with you. I figured you would return around this time. More importantly, how have you been?
Not well, to be honest. My powers activated in the real world yesterday, which I didn't know was possible.
Kusano wears a very concerned expression on their face. It looks like they are trying to determine whether you're messing with them or not.
It's not possible. At least it shouldn't be. Are you sure you weren't still dreaming when you were transformed?
Impossible. I woke up in a forest exactly where I went.
If that's the case, we need to run some tests on you. I have an assistant who should be able to help. Follow me, little princess. We need to find the source of your power.
Is it not anger and rage? Seems like that's what it is. Kusano walks with ferocity down the hall, heading toward the library. You struggle to keep up. It seems that your physical condition is still very poor. It seems like when you transform, it takes a severe physical toll on your body. Add that on top of the stress your body feels from just being in the spirit realm. It's no wonder you feel so bad. Oh, this guy again. The same spirit who was studying intensely during your first visit seems to be here once again. Kusano approaches them as you stay near the entrance of the library, casually observing.
Daku, can't you tell we have a visitor? I swear you'll never get your head out of your books.
Ah, my apologies. Is this the princess girl you were speaking about earlier? Allow me to introduce myself then. I'm a traveling scholar spirit by the name of Daku. I've taken up residence in Kusano's castle ever since the Void arrived. You can usually find me in this amazing library.
Nice to meet you, Daku. I'll be sure to swing by and chat with you whenever I'm in the spirit realm.
Could you help me out for a moment, Daku? I'm going to perform some magical analysis spells on Princess, and I would like your help looking over the results.
Of course. I'd love to help any way I can. It's the least I can do.
Daku begins to set their research aside and approach you and Kusano. They seem to be really upbeat even after a minor scolding. Maybe after staying in the castle for a while, they got used to it.
Kusano? You said you're going to find the source of my power. What exactly did you mean by that?
Fair question, but you should already know the answer to that.
Huh? If I knew the answer to that, I wouldn't have asked you the question to begin with.
With magic, of course. I know a powerful spell that will deeply analyze your abilities. It'll just take a few hours to complete.
A few hours?
Usually it takes longer, but luckily I'm here to help analyze as the spell is performed. You and Kusano will be in deep meditation during that time. I'll draw conclusions as it goes on. That will save us a lot of time and prevent having to study and find the results afterwards.
Well, that works out well. I'm already exhausted, so a nap sounds lovely.
You're surprisingly flexible. Feel free to relax in the chair behind you and we can get started.
This sounds interesting. You take a seat and close your eyes. Whoa, that's pretty. You feel a wave of energy flow through your body. It's almost as if an army of tiny molecules are spreading rapidly within you. All of them are copying your information one tiny bit at a time. The feeling is relaxing. They do not pose a threat. They are merely visitors in a foreign land, traveling and surveying until they all eventually return home. Time is incomprehensible in this moment. You feel at peace as they watch over you. As you awaken, you notice Daku has a very worried expression on their face. Whatever information they were able to uncover doesn't look like it's going to be good news.
Is something wrong? Where did Kusano go?
They excused themselves to go rest after the spell was over. It was a lot more complex than they expected, so they were wiped out by the time it was over. Their effort was not wasted, though. We were able to find out a lot of information.
Like
Your
what?
spiritual connection has been corrupted by the Void. It seems you have had a deep connection with it for some time now.
A deep connection with the Void?
It's trying to bypass consuming the spirit realm's energy and instead travel to Earth by possessing you.
Oh shit.
You're extremely lucky it hasn't consumed you entirely by this point.
You freeze as the events of your past play through your head. The source of your power is an evil spirit? That means that both times you have transformed, it was a result of the void trying to take control of your body.
Well, saying you're lucky isn't really accurate. There are very valid reasons why its progress has been halted. Upon further analysis, I found that there's a substance in your body that's disrupting your nervous system.
Oh, is it the numb X stuff?
However, it has drastically decreased in the last week. If it gets much lower, you're going to be in big trouble.
Not the numb X? So a substance is disrupting your nervous system, and it has decreased drastically in the last week. The substance or like my nervous system? With those details in mind, there is only one thing they could be talking about.
I used to be addicted to this drug called NumX, but ever since I came here, I've been able to quit them.
Yeah.
The medicine that brings me to this place also reduces the side effects of my addiction. That's why.
Yes. That makes sense. That's a common side effect of miracles.
I'm sorry, miracles? What are those?
Like from God?
Oh, sorry. That's what we call the medicine that brings certain humans here. It's an ancient herbal remedy that has special effects for those who've been spiritually awakened.
Do y'all think Samantha knew? Like, do you think Samantha knows that she's crafting this thing that sends us to the spirit realm? She has to, right? She says she's been doing it for a long time since, like, her husband died. So you think she's also going here too?
Most people have their cognitive abilities boosted, and it can help fight addiction when taken. For a select chosen few, though, it acts as a bridge to the spirit realm.
The name seems appropriate. You admit thinking it was a miracle you could beat your addiction symptoms. However, that same miracle almost cost you your life. You were so close to being completely consumed yesterday. According to Daku, there is only one way to counteract this takeover of your body.
So does this mean I have to keep taking NumX so that I don't get possessed by the void?
Unfortunately, yes.
What?
It has harmful effects on your body, but it's still far less harmful than the end of the world.
Your heart falls into the bottom of your stomach as you hear Daku speak these words. After being so determined to get clean, it turns out the only way to control your powers is to keep taking drugs. You put your head down and begin to stare mindlessly at the floor, trying to get the bad thoughts out of your head.
I know this is hard to hear, but don't beat yourself up too much.
How can I not, bro? What?
The only reason we have a chance to stop all of this is because of you. Once this is all over, you can quit that drug and live a clean and happy life.
Okay, but how do we make it so, how do we win? Like, how do we make it so that so it's over?
We're running out of time before you're going to go back to Earth, so I'll end with this. You've interested me. I decided while I was studying you that I would begin traveling to Earth to learn more.
So I guess this is another individual we can romance.
I hope to experience the real world so I can better understand the spirit realm.
If you need help navigating, please give me a call. I'll give you my phone number real quick.
You're so kind. I'll be sure to contact you once I make the trip.
You write your phone number down on a piece of scrap paper and hand it to Daku with a smile on your face. Just as you do this, though, you notice your body begin to fade away. Looks like your time here is up. Daku wishes you well as you fade from this world back to your original one. Oh my god. How do we win? No one has told me how we win. You wake up laying on a rug in the living room in front of the couch. As you stand up, you can hear Samantha walking toward you. Seems like she's cooking something in the kitchen. It smells like she's making some kind of tasty fried meat.
Princess, looks like you finally woke up.
Still a bit dazed, you try your best to show her a smile. Although judging from her reaction, it was pretty clear you were out of it. At this moment, you realize that it's getting late. You must have been asleep for a few hours.
Do you want to stay for dinner?
Might as well.
I'm cooking up some fried catfish right now.
Oh my god. Fuck yes, ma'am, please. Hell yeah. Although it's tempting to take her up on her offer, you have more important things to worry about right now. I don't think there's anything more important than me eating, honestly. It has been ages since you have eaten traditional Southern comfort food, but it will have to wait.
I wish I could, but I have to head home right now. Maybe next time.
We actually don't, though. We don't have work tomorrow or nothing. It's the weekend. We can stay for some fried catfish. Are you kidding me?
All right, honey. Have a safe trip home. Come again next Friday, okay?
Okay, so we see Samantha every Friday. As you walk out of her house, you begin to think about your current situation. Unfortunately, you're going to have to start taking Numb X against your will. You don't have a ton of cash on you, but you do have a couple extra pills at home you can think of. Those will have to last until you can get some more. You wish it was as easy as walking into a pain clinic and asking for another prescription. For most people, it is that easy, but that's not an option for you anymore. After an incident you had with a doctor where he wouldn't increase your dosage, you aren't allowed to return. This means you have to get your Numb X through a dealer. As you were walking back home, you strategized on how you would manage your addiction. Before you know it, night had fallen and you had arrived back at your apartment building. You cannot think of any good alternatives. You conclude that you will have to last with what you have for now. The drug dealers you trust hang out in the nightlife scene on the weekends. You will have to wait until then to buy more Numb X. Damn, I thought it going down, the progress going down was good. Ugh, fuck. Once you walk in, you waste no time. After digging through your junk drawer, you're able to find your emergency supply. Looks like you only have a few pills. Better make them count. So we just take it. We just have no choice. We just take it. 2 pills left. Okay. Current state numb. So we want to be numb? It will take around 30 minutes for the effects to kick in. You decide it would be best to wash up and get ready for bed now, before that happens. Uh-oh. Once you wash up and are ready for bed, you realize the effects are kicking in hard. It seems that relapsing has increased them a lot. It has been a long time since you have been this high. Usually they don't really have that strong of an effect on you. It just helped to feed your hunger for more. At that point, it didn't feel like you were taking drugs to get high. You were taking them to feel normal. After standing around for a moment, you decide it would be best to go to bed. Stumbling across the room, you eventually are able to get under the covers. As the numbness begins to increase more and more, you drift off into sleep. And with that, this chapter comes to a close. Thank you so much for being here and listening in. I really hope you enjoyed the story. If you'd like to follow this route through to completion, check the description for the full playthrough. And if you'd like to return, subscribe so you don't miss the next chapter. But don't worry too much, Inkling. I won't turn the page without you.